Live from the SKO Media Group studio in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. It's some kind of radio show. Starring Earl McCune, Mike Haig, Comedy Killer, Tony Hayden, Secret Agent, Ben Langstaff. And I'm your announcer, Lori McCune. Now, here's Earl McCune and the regulars.
All right, everybody, welcome to some kind of radio show here live on YouTube and Facebook Live and whatever the hell else we stream on.
Everything.
X.
We're live.
Yeah, I have the list right here. God.
Oh, there you go.
YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch, X, and Kick.
Woo.
We're everywhere.
We're
not everywhere, but we're a lot of places.
We're worldwide.
We're worldwide. Tonight is our, if you see the sign above us, it says Wine Snob. Tonight's our Wine Snob Show.
Oh, and if you see the table.
Yeah, if you see the table, you know, it's a little hard from this.
We got a charcuterie tray.
We have a charcuterie board.
Okay, you can see the bottles of wine behind me
We got
here.
the wine.
Okay.
We got the wine glasses.
And then Ben in the background there. Wine glasses are out. We got our little charcuterie tray.
And then, yeah, Tony, it's kind of blocking Mike's masterpiece, but Mike has a masterpiece set up along here.
Little charcuterie.
He did a lot of slice and dicing.
Yeah.
My store did it itself.
Slicing and
That's the way
dicing.
to do it.
Slicing and dicing.
All sorts of fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I brought out the old SKO radio show hat. I found that in the closet, so
I still have my golf shirt.
Do you? I still got mine, too. It's been hanging up.
I don't know if it fits me, but...
Yeah. But, Wine Snob Night. So, tonight we're going to be...
Some kind of
We have
show.
3 different wines that we're going to do tastings of, and if we feel like drinking anything else, we'll just drink that because I have another plethora of bottles.
Yeah, once you start on wine, you usually don't switch.
No, you don't want to switch up to other shit. So, we've had those nights where we switched up to other shit, and it did not go very well.
No.
And we tried not to do that again. So,
Yeah.
but it's going to be a fun one tonight.
Yes.
We're going to be reviewing some wines. When Mike gets down here, I'll let him talk about the wines we have. He's actually on the telephone right now, so he'll be down in just a few minutes. So we got some good choices here. We have a Bernarda Malbec. We have this 19 Crimes.
19 Crimes.
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's wine.
There is another 19 Crimes that's different, but you know I enjoy that one.
Petite.
And what?
Petit.
Mike brought that one.
Mike
right?
brought this one. He'll have to tell me about this one. This is
Looks like it came from the circus.
It's a circus.
Yeah, it kind of does.
But yeah, we got some wines. I mean, we definitely gonna have some wines to enjoy tonight, and we'll review those, and we'll kind of we'll pick one, we'll review it, we'll sip them, enjoy them, and
we'll be snobby about it.
We'll be snobby about it.
Drink it with your pinky up.
Oh, you gotta have pinky up, pinky out, all that good stuff too.
You can't go.
And if you'd like to join us on the chat, feel free. Love to have everyone join us on the chat. We will be more than happy to read your comments, and this is a participatory show with the chat, so
absolutely,
you know, we'd love hearing from everybody watching.
We see them, we respond to them. Guess what? It's time to drink some wine.
Guess what? It's time to drink some wine.
Good to know. Thanks, Tony.
After we munch on the charcuterie plate a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely hitting.
It's got a nice little spread here.
I know. We got
olives, and cheeses,
olives and
some fresh mozzarella, tomatoes, salami, pepperoni, Triscuit crackers.
I don't know what kind of crackers they put in there, but I mean, they're just crackers.
They're like a club cracker.
Yeah.
They're quite good. Quite good. So how's everybody's week been?
Oh, so far so good.
So far so good. That's a good thing.
Aside from aside from Thursday night.
What happened Thursday night?
Gee, my team got their ass kicked.
Oh, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
And they're on again tonight. I like playoffs in any sport.
Playoff basketball's fun.
Oh, I know.
I enjoy watching playoff basketball.
Yeah, playoff basketball, I feel like has the most energy.
So, talking about sports real quick, I haven't told you guys. I think I did tell you guys. I put it on our chat. I don't normally do sports betting. So I was bored as hell last week.
You did show us. I don't know what the fuck.
I did a 9-leg parlay on baseball,
Yeah.
and I hit
On all 9.
all
I
night.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did that happen?
luck.
Did you play the
Sheer
lottery after? You should
I
have.
should have. Well, Lori did pretty good. She played. She had a couple scratch offs this week, and she hit for like 150.
Damn.
Yeah. And then last night, Lori wanted to do a sports bet too because she saw me having one. So I helped her pick. She hit. It was like $80, but she hit,
Yeah.
and it was just a 5-leg, and she hit all 5.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
picked them, but
There you go.
I was like, I might be finding a new calling.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's how
Why
the
not?
addiction starts.
it's
Though.
all
No,
fun.
yeah,
it's all
it's-
fun
it's-
and
well,
games
you
until
know-
you lose the house.
But here's the thing. I'm only betting like $10.
Right.
I'm not
yeah.
doing. I'm not going like betting 50, 100. But I'm not gonna go. I'm not stupid. But $10 every so often. Yeah, what the hell? I'll throw $10 at.
Yeah,
it.
I got a guy that I work with. He does
Yeah.
the online sports betting, and he'll put, I think, like $50 a month into his account, and that's what he uses to bet. Now, if he wins, let's say he wins $200, he withdraws 100,
Yeah.
and then
And
keeps
keeps
playing
on.
with
Yeah,
the other
That's what I
100.
do. That's what I did.
And like he said, he goes, it's just a fun little hobby for him, and $50 a month is nothing.
Yeah.
If he loses, he loses. He goes, I'm going to spend that $50 at McDonald's.
Yeah.
So why not have some fun?
Well, last couple weeks I've been kind of like I'm going to work, but I'm not working full shifts.
You're supervising.
I'm supervising. When I go in, like I'm only going for like 3 hours, maybe 4, because that's about all I can really. I can't do much of anything. I just, I'm still laid up. I had surgery 3 weeks ago, so I'm still kind of like, if it was my doctor's choice, I'd have been sitting at home still. But I get home in the afternoon. I go in the morning like 8 o'clock, and I get home around noon, 1 o'clock, and I'm bored out of my fucking mind because nobody's home. It's just me, and I'm like,
What can I
what
do?
can I do?
Yeah.
What on TV? Oh, the
And I get
Price is
bored
Right.
watching a lot of TV. I don't sit and watch a lot of TV. I just like Loriana bought me the WWE 2K24 game. I played.
Right.
I've been playing that.
Is it fun?
I've already gone through the story mode in one.
Yeah.
I was like,
Did you buy your belt on Amazon yet?
no, not yet. We're not going that far. We're not doing that yet. No,
I
no.
did.
Sorry for mocking those that love WWE.
We going to SummerSlam this summer?
No, I'm not going to go.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to, but no, I'm not going to go because I'd be the only one that would go.
I would go with you. That is
Have you seen the prices on those tickets?
They're insanely stupid.
Are they? Are they?
Insane.
It's like $400 to sit in the nosebleed.
Yeah.
They'll
It is
finally have.
getting-
I want to see you spend that kind of money.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend $400 to sit in the nosebleed.
No, yeah.
No way.
I will say one thing though. Finally, they'll have some championships up around stadium.
You're
Bup, 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 bup. All right, so Mike, now that you're in the room, care to
Sorry, I
tell
had
us
to
about
talk
the
to my
wines
daddy.
we have here tonight?
Well,
Here's the one you
so the one I brought is called Petite Petit. And it's, I want to get the numbers right. It's 85% Syrah
Okay.
blended with 15% Verdot.
Gotcha.
So mostly a Syrah. It's a wine I've had many times before. It's really good, at least as far as I remember it. It's been a little while, but I thought it'd be a good one tonight. It's a really nice wine, dry but flavorful, good wine. You, what did we pick? The Malbec.
Bernarda Malbec.
I don't know anything about that one,
Okay. I don't know much about it.
but you've had it before.
I'll read about it. I've had it. Yes, it's very good. take my glasses off so I can read. This is done by Cooper's Hawk, which is I'm a member of Cooper's Hawk Winery up towards Cleveland area. Okay, this is a red wine blend. Okay. Introducing Bonarda Malbec, a captivating blend of two iconic Argentinian grapes, born in the breathtaking landscapes of Mendoza. This wine embodies the essence of the region's, whatever the fuck word that is. I'm sure it's supposed to be terroir, but I think it's supposed to be territory. So we're getting fancy with French names.
Yeah. How? Hang on.
Terroir.
Or so, I forget how it's pronounced, but yeah.
Yeah, where the Andes Mountains overlook sun-drenched vineyards, the robust character of Bonarda merges elegantly with the velvety charm of Malbec, creating a symphony of flavors that showcases the rich heritage of Argentinian winemaking. From ancient origins to vibrant vineyards, Bonarda Malbec tells a timeless tale of passion, tradition, and vinous perfection. This is 66% Bonarda, 34% Malbec.
Okay.
And this is made in Argentina.
And see, I'm going to stop right there before we get to the next one. That's one of the things about wine.
Yeah.
Like, we like whiskey.
Yeah.
You read the whiskey bottle, there's usually a little bit of a story to it.
Yes.
Wine takes that to a whole nother level.
Oh,
Because they're
absolutely.
like, oh, you need to know where it came from, what the weather was like, what color the leaves were that day,
the year of the vintage,
the year of the vintage, the guy that actually crushed the grapes did so after walking through ash from the Hawaiian island. I mean, they take the story to a whole nother level, which is sometimes comical, but it actually helps, like, it makes this feel fancy. You know, like you're sitting here going, "Oh God, that sounds amazing," but in truth, what did it really tell you about what it tastes like? Nothing. And that's one of the great and yet kind of comical things about wine is it's
a story.
It's naturally snobby.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect show. That's why we're calling this
Wine.
the Wine Snob Show.
I mean, I remember growing up, we didn't have Chardonnay, we didn't have Pinot this, Cabernet this. You had three choices. You had red, white, and rosé, and that was it. That was the way they described wines back in the 80s. And then you had champagne, which theoretically now champagne is a wine, but it only comes from the Champagne region of France. Most everything most people have had has been sparkling wine. So that much, that I know. And two, you go to any of these restaurants around here that'll serve you a mimosa, they're not even serving you right, because a mimosa is supposed to be Prosecco, which is Italian champagne, and orange juice. But they just use whatever cheap, and a lot of it's not off-brand, because they couldn't afford to properly, a good bottle of Prosecco is even cheap, $30.
Right.
Whereas,
and I mean, you're not wrong. Like, obviously in the 80s, I was a kid, so wine wasn't my thing. But, like, all of these wines existed back then.
Oh, absolutely.
But they only called them.
But, they called them by name. The thing that happened is you had the wine boom, kind of like the whiskey boom going on right now.
Yeah.
Where wine became very popular, and suddenly everybody knew, oh, it's not a red, it's a Merlot, it's a Cabernet, it's a Pinot.
Yeah.
Suddenly people started learning the names, but you're absolutely right. I mean, growing up, my grandma, full-blooded Italian, her family came over on the damn boat, and it was red or white. What do you want, red or white? You know?
Red went with meat and white with fish.
More or less.
That's all we knew.
That's
all I knew.
Got a message on the chat there, Tony.
Hey, John.
So, you're not wrong in the sense that back when
I was young,
you were a young man and I was a kid, it was just red and white. Like, the wines existed. Now, granted, like this Petit that I brought, this probably didn't exist because this is a blend.
Yeah.
It's been crafted and created.
Right.
But the wine boom really brought it out, and suddenly everybody became a snob, and they knew what wines were where they came from.
Right.
The same way we're doing with whiskey in the modern day.
Yep.
So,
like when I was younger, we had like three brands that I knew of. I knew of Lambrusco, the cheap garbage stuff that my parents bought by the case, and we drank half a glass of it every Sunday at dinner. You know, from when I was like in kindergarten. Then when I got into high school, I got a full glass. Yeah. Yeah, we got Larvettes and crickets too on the shit.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I got one more wine to talk about before we get to the.
But it was like, and then the only wine that I ever really liked was Boone's Farm.
Oh my God!
Strawberry and peach and apple. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's around.
Oh yeah.
I had some probably about a year ago. Somebody was like, "You want a glass of wine?" And I'm like, "What do you got?" And they're like, "You like strawberry wine?" I'm like, "If it's Strawberry Hill, pour me a glass." Sure shit, they brought it out.
Yep.
Strawberry Hill. I still love that stuff.
Fucking Boone's Farm, man.
I mean, and you grow up and there's Wild Irish Rose for all the winos, and,
Right.
And who could ever forget Fred Sanford, Champipple, Champagne and Ripple.
Call it Champipple.
And we got one more
Would you like
wine
to do?
here.
So I got
list.
19 crimes.
You put it in front of me.
I'll let you do the. I don't want to. I can't see it.
You've got glasses on. I got to put my glasses on to read it. I'll do it, you little baby bitch.
I need my
Ben, the baby bitch. Film it a little.
So 19 Crimes is one that I enjoy drinking on, and
So you've actually had this before?
yes,
Okay.
it is. It's one of my go-to red. It tastes more like a blend. It's not too sweet, not too dry.
Yeah, it's definitely a blend. It's just called Cali Red, so it's not a specific.
Snoop Dogg is. And there's a different couple 19 Crimes.
And if we want to get froggy later, I mean, we can always bring down a bottle of Cabernet if we want
Right.
to do that.
Yeah.
'Cause I have a bottle of straight Cabernet Sauvignon. We can.
I mean, but the best wines I've ever had have all been blends.
A lot of the best
Yeah.
wines are blends, in
Yeah,
my
I mean,
opinion.
Yeah.
The same way, like with my Scotch, I'd rather drink a blended Scotch whiskey instead of a single malt.
See,
I love some of the. I don't want to use
God
this word.
damn,
'cause
those things get cable.
Yes. They're reading glasses, dude. I can't help it. But
I can't say shit. I'm blinded.
they're
to that.
essentially magnifying glasses on my eyes. I mean, come on. No, but it's going to sound totally snobby, but I do like the pure wine. So, like, a Cabernet is a Cabernet, you know?
We're all just eating off this thing. I'm going to open up a plate, so.
But I got to read the back of this 19 Crimes Cali Red bottle because this is just epic. 19 Crimes tells the true story of rule breakers who beat the odds, overcome adversity, and went on to become folk heroes in their society. Bullshit. That's just marketing. Good job, Snoop Dogg, but that's just straight up marketing. But no, I'm looking forward to this.
This is going to be a fun show. We've been wanting to do a wine show for a while. And the fun thing is, like, since we switched our format, got rid of the salutes,
Yeah.
and doing theme shows, I think it's been, personally, I think the shows have been more fun to do.
Oh yeah.
And, we've definitely been more of a topical program going since we've been doing it. And I think it's been a lot more meaningful doing the shows the way we're doing them now. That's what I love seeing.
For sure.
And then,
we
got a lot of stuff in the works.
Yeah.
Ben went to the store and got us wine glasses because it would have been a pain in the ass for me to travel with mine.
Yeah.
You only had a couple, so Ben got us wine glasses.
Thank you, Ben.
I only have a couple because I'm the only one that drinks wine.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've got enough for my family at
Yeah.
home. I don't,
And these,
I got enough for, like, me.
and
you know?
these can stay here because
And when I
That's
say
fine.
family,
We'll keep them down
if
here.
we want wine again,
We'll
we
clean
have
them
wine.
out. I'll put them down here.
when I say family, I mean me and my wife. It's not like I'm going,
Yeah.
here, Piper,
like
have some vino.
Like, Lori will, like, occasionally, like, I had a sweet red
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. Lori liked it.
Ben, why
But
don't
she
you
only,
get
but
three
she
of
was a
these
half
off
a
the
glass.
table?
She was a half a glass and done.
Yeah.
So
Well, and then, so Ben also picked up,
just throw them over here, Ben. That's fine. Throw them over here.
and when I say this, I'm not knocking it, but he picked up a pre-made meat and cheese cracker platter.
Tony's going like
Tony's going all in on the food.
Tony's going all in on the food.
I can't drink tonight, but
Yeah,
And then
but you did a really nice homemade charcuterie.
I brought
plate.
tomatoes and mozzarella with just pinch with your finger, man.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that
with
looks
salt,
good.
pepper,
Definitely gotta
basil to kind of
definitely
sprinkle
gonna
over
partake
it.
in that here in a couple of minutes.
Triscuits, cheese, black olives, and chocolate.
Yeah.
You know,
all
so-
good stuff. It pairs very
all
well
good
with red
stuff.
wine. Yep. All stuff it
We
pairs
have
very
a
well.
family man and we have a bachelor man.
Maybe-
All right, well, should we crack one of these bad boys open?
Why not?
We should.
Pick which one.
Wanna
I mean,
do
Go
the-
ahead, Ben. Pick
Yeah.
So we're drinking nothing but reds.
Yeah.
Okay, and
We're staying on
none
theme
of,
with
none
reds.
of these are a light wine, so we can start.
You know, we could
anywhere.
always do like I'm thinking later in the summer, like when we get some really hot weather, we'll do another wine night
But
and do a
grill-
white right,
Oh.
you know,
Yeah.
do a white
I was
night.
going to say grill steaks. Hell yeah.
Well, we
If
always
we grill steaks, we're not doing white wine though.
No,
No.
we're doing red wine.
Oh, you got to do red wine with steaks.
I don't want to do like the. I guess there is really no.
Let's just start with yours,
Seriously,
Ben.
dude.
Yeah,
just
we'll,
pick one.
we'll
just start with
we'll
yours.
Start with mine first.
Go ahead and crack it open. Bottle opener's right there, and pour us some wine up here, man.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg knows about 19
I
crimes.
want to get in on this. I'll move this thing out of the way. I don't need to put my. As like I said earlier, I had surgery a couple of weeks ago, so I still got my little thing up here. I can kind of get around a little bit better now than I have been. I'm just gonna set these over on the bar.
Yeah,
right
for
now.
sure.
Yeah.
Hitting those in a little while. Oh, let's see.
Can Benji do it?
Ben, you can do anything you put your mind to.
And in preparation for tonight, I've got Gatorade. I've got a thermos full of water. I am not getting shit-faced.
No, me either.
We've had dangerous episodes that included wine.
Oh, yeah.
That you weren't here for?
I've been here for some of them,
Yeah.
just not the last one. Okay,
No,
hold,
I
hold.
already
Don't let the
screwed up.
bottle spin.
Nope, I screwed it up already.
No, you gotta push down on the two handles to.
These are good Triscuits, man.
Yeah,
I
I
like
got the
those.
rosemary and olive oil.
I like those.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a big fan, but these are the ones I like. These.
Yeah. The flavored ones are real good.
Oh my god.
I like to get them with. I like to get them and I eat them with cream cheese.
oh heck yeah.
That's good cheese. Nothing like fresh.
Did you do them?
mozzarella.
Oh, I know.
Nothing like fresh mozzarella.
I almost had it. It's
You're right
easy.
there, dude. All you gotta do is that.
I had
Just
it.
pop.
Alright.
Pour them up there, Ben. We may as well get our cards out.
I
so
do
we can
not
our
want a full
reviews.
glass, dude.
We'll save our scores for the end of the night. How's that? Does that sound
That's
good?
good.
We save our scores for the end of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way we can do a objective reading on all of them.
Tell me when.
Pour about what you poured, Mike. Thank you. Jesus. Harpo, Groucho, Chico, Fucko, and Spazzo are going crazy up there. They have their moments.
All right. I gotta make a little bit of room here.
Oh my god, that's like killer. Killer.
I do want to try your concoction.
I do got it. We do got to plan a day. Like so I told you, I'm a member at Cooper's Hawk. I'd love to take you guys up
Oh,
there
yeah.
one day, just to have like go
Yeah,
up.
Ben, start grabbing food, man. I mean, the tomatoes and the mozzarella, that's all there is.
I'm not doing that.
Everything else, I've got more of.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like tomatoes.
I
You're
love.
fucking Italian. What is wrong with you?
I like ketchup, not tomatoes. I do, yeah, I'm gonna take and what did you say? A little pinch of that on.
Well,
Yeah,
Do it on there.
I mean,
or is it more for-
you can do it with the mozzarella, but the tomato is what
it,
brings it home.
adds to the tomato.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
fair enough.
It's like a little caprese salad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, that's amazing. God, we've torn ass through that already.
Well, you know, it's still early. Later on, we'll be wanting to get some steaks, I feel like.
And I'm just gonna punch this right through till the 8 o'clock. So, I mean, we're at 7:25 already, and we're just getting to
Yeah.
the line. So we'll just punch right through to 8 o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
Gives us time to talk a little bit more and discuss the wine. And
Ben,
Well, since I've already tried it.
let's bring out the snob here, okay?
Okay.
You don't want to hold it like this
You wanna
because
grab it by
the
the-
heat from your hand will heat up the wine. So
Yeah.
you
Yep.
want to actually grab the stem.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what the stem's for.
All right.
Glad we got the stem.
On the table.
Give it a little swirl.
Give it a little swirl.
Opens
Get
it
some
up.
air in it.
Opens it up.
Let out the tannins.
I'm going to bring out the snob in you right now. All right. And then before you take a sip,
Sniff it.
get your nose in there.
Oh, yeah. A good old...
It's got a good nose.
It's got a pretty good nose. It's jammy.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
It has that, like, berry. Definitely the...
Earl just.
Is there any paper towel over there? I'll have Alex bring some down.
This will help you for now.
Yeah, that little tissue works fine. Just need to had a little bit of a spillage there. I know. I should be.
All right. So
Got cards.
Yeah.
And we'll just we'll hold on to our scores till later in the
you
show.
got pens.
Yeah, Ben's got them they're in the titty class.
All right. So obviously we're not
Shit,
going
well,
to
you
talk
should've
about
put-
our rating,
Yeah. We
but
can talk about what we like.
we can
and don't
talk
like.
about what we like and what we don't like.
We should just put all your 3-year ratings on one card.
On the nose, I said
Yeah,
it
we
was.
could do that.
Yeah,
we could
that's
just,
what I was
yeah, we could
thinking.
just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no big deal. So this one's the 19 Crimes.
On the nose, I said it was jammy,
Yeah.
and I get that on the flavor as well. It's very jammy, fruity.
Right.
I hate to say this, and I'm not saying it in a bad way. And you need to understand when you review wine, sometimes the way you describe it sounds bad, but you don't necessarily mean it bad.
Right.
Okay? It's not super complex.
No.
It tastes rather cheap.
Yes.
Okay,
I
but not
agree.
necessarily in a bad way. I would enjoy. How much is this?
It was 20, but it was on sale, so...
Okay, $20 bottle. I would have no problem.
I think you're paying for the name because you're paying
Yeah.
for Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg.
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
But from a flavor profile, I wouldn't have a problem having this in my wine collection. I'm cooking up a steak at home, not really entertaining anybody. I just want a glass of wine to go with my steak. This
Yeah.
wouldn't be a bad one.
Wouldn't be bad. Now, here's where I'm at, Mike. There's no dryness to this.
No dryness. And I can tell you what it's missing.
I hate for the wet red wine, and I like the wine just as a sipper. It's something I can enjoy with like something to eat. But I like a red wine that's going to dry your mouth out.
Yeah.
That's what I look for in a good red wine. That's my personal take. I mean, it's a very nice wine. I enjoy the flavor, but it doesn't have that.
Almost too sweet with the berry.
It's
Kind of.
got there's a hint of sweetness
Yeah.
to it.
It's not dry. There's some sweetness, but not. This isn't candy or sugar, but
No.
there's a fruity
a
sweetness.
fruity sweetness to it. Yeah.
Here's what's missing. Peppery. It needs to be peppery.
Mm-hmm.
If it had some pepper to it, I could almost forgive the lack of dryness.
I'm
But
with you.
but that's where I say it's not too complex.
yeah.
But I wouldn't feel bad drinking this. It's not like I'm going to sit here and go, oh, this is terrible, and then pour it on Ben's lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad wine.
No, I mean...
I'm
I
gonna
mean, it's
try it.
definitely drinkable. I mean, I'll definitely have another glass of it.
I'm going to try it with a little piece of chocolate.
Yeah, see if it helps it. Yeah, I'm going to do that too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing when you look at, when you're getting wines, every wine has its own personality.
Oh, you're
Absolutely.
absolutely 1,000% correct.
And like you drink some of them, like, you go for like the cheaper brands of wine. Your Sutter Home, your Barefoot, what else? I mean, I know I'm forgetting one like Behringer or something that's a little bit lower middle class.
Yeah.
And you can taste, I mean, they're mass-produced wines.
If this wine was aged a little more,
Yeah.
I think it'd probably be
I mean,
a little better.
if I got the one that's been sitting on
Well,
my counter,
I mean, you can get those they're expensive, but you get those copper aging sticks, and I know those help change the dynamic of it.
I'm not
too.
sure that this one aging
Yeah.
would do much.
Or how about
for it.
even more aerated? If it was more aerated.
It might. I will tell you,
And even the cork makes a
it
difference
wasn't
in the
bad
wine.
with chocolate, but the chocolate didn't do anything to help.
Right. Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
I remember watching, and now I know you
Definitely
all,
brought up the bitterness in it, though.
yeah.
That's
Now
what-
the Triscuit,
yeah.
that upped the wine a little bit.
See, I know you all have been to enough convenience stores. You know the little single glasses of wine that they sell? They got the peel back top off of them. I saw that guy at Shark Tank, and they thought he was an idiot because they were like, "Are you selling the wine or the packaging?" And he was like, "Both." And he asked all 4 sharks, "What type of wine do you like?" Because he sells like 8 different varieties of them. So he gives them all a sample, and they drink it, and they were like, "It's not half bad wine." And he was the first person that was selling them because you could buy little 4-packs of 4 mini wine bottles. Like where I go Friday nights to listen to music, at their beer counter, they sell a couple of small, and you get a single serve bottle of wine and a cup, instead of buying a beer. And, those are okay, but those are, again, a really cheap brand of wine.
Yeah,
And it was just like, but for being that small single glass of wine, though, they were like, this is, and these are 4 billionaires, so they were like, it's not half bad wine for,
Right.
and they all 4 went in on him and said, we'll each give you $250,000 to help you get off your feet, and we all want 12.5%, and they owned half of it, and
for me, this just lacks.
It definitely does.
Yeah, I mean, just in my opinion. I mean,
no.
And I'm gonna say this, okay?
It is the name.
Before
you're
any of
paying
us,
for the name.
You're
You're paying as a Snoop Dogg.
you're paying for
the name.
Snoop. I don't know if you've put down a rating yet, but I will say this: before we really dig into rating wines, if we're truly going to try to be snobby, when it comes to wine, more or less anything under a 6 is like not drinkable.
Yeah. I can
So,
agree with that.
If this is our least favorite, and you're like,
Yeah.
to me, it's a 4.8. In the wine world, that's like not drinkable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's drinkable. I mean,
like
I'm
not,
kind of with you. It's got to be at least above a 6 to be
Right,
not
like,
drinkable.
I'm
it's
not-
drinkable, but it's on the lower end for me.
I'm not trying to sway anybody. If you want to rate it a 2, rate it a 2.
No.
I'm just saying.
Well, it's a different
from
scale.
a snobby, it's a
Right,
different
It's a
kind of
different
scale,
scale,
than
not
what
like
we're
beer.
used to.
Yeah, when we
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, it's like I think it's drinkable, Mike. But it's on the lower end
Yes.
of drinkable. Like now, don't get me wrong. No, I mean don't get me wrong. I'll have another glass of it. I mean, but I'm not gonna.
All right, I'm going to pour a little more.
I want to
right
pour a
now.
little more, and I enjoy it, but I don't love it. I mean, I'm sure we'll kill the bottle, but
well, because there were like two,
but you got to think about really 3 bottles of wine between 3 guys is
Not really that much.
not really all that much.
Well, honestly,
Well,
too.
at the end of the day, that's a bottle per person. That's,
Yeah, okay, that's
when you
true.
look at it that way, that's why I'm drinking water in between.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm drinking Coca-Cola.
Stay hydrated.
Because it was either this or there was another brand, 14 Hands. Also, like another red blend.
Yeah,
And those are ones that I've had a couple bottles of before and have enjoyed, but I haven't really expanded out of those much. So that's
That's
the other.
okay.
And I do like more of the blends than anything,
Well, yeah, but
but I can't really go sweeter.
I'm going to say this.
but-
How do you know that you like
Sure.
the blends more than anything? How many other wines have you had?
that is true. That is very.
My kid's now wanting 5 items up there.
all right. We're not getting into this. We're on the air.
You want some wine?
Why don't you come want a glass of wine?
Would you do us a favor, buddy? Could you bring us some paper towels?
Please.
Please.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay.
I'll say this, Ben. You like this wine. You said that you've, had multiple bottles. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I'm going to point this at you more than anybody tonight. If we say that we don't like something, but you like it, that's 100% okay, dude.
Taste is subjective on anything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whether it's beer, whether it's a cigar, whether it's of liquor,
Right.
of food, anything. I mean, taste is subjective. I mean, you don't like tomatoes. We love tomatoes.
I'll give you shit about that just because you're Italian.
Yeah, and you don't like
what the hell?
And you don't like raw tomatoes.
But
It's his Asian side of him coming out.
right,
Yeah. Not too many
But
tomatoes.
when it comes
and
to wine, man,
egg foo young.
there's $10 bottles of wine that I enjoy.
Right.
I've had enough, and I think I've said this on previous episodes when we were shooting the shit.
Yeah.
My father-in-law and I got into wine, and he had the wallet for it. So I've had some really high-end wines.
Right, yeah.
I still enjoy the $10 bottles, but I also drink those going, this could be better. You know?
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
If you like this, dude, it's 100% okay. I don't want to see you not go buy another bottle just because it's not our favorite. What the hell?
Alex is getting pissed.
I mean, I remember.
Dog's breaking his heart?
No, he's supposed to put his shit up at a certain time, and he's
I-
been caught. He's supposed to put all his stuff up. Well, Lori caught him with one of his things. He's supposed to have already put up, so he's getting in trouble.
Well, I remember when we went on the company trip, we went to the resort in Scottsdale. What they did is, all the wines they served were from. They only served 3 kinds of wines in any of their bars or restaurants, and they were all from a select vineyard that was like a mile or 2 away from the resort. And it was like you get on there, and it was like 50% Chardonnay. I think it was a quarter Pinot Grigio, or Pinot Noir, and a quarter like Sauvignon Blanc or something.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if anybody heard that. But he is losing his shit. And he's actually cussing, and it's kind of comical. That being said, since you're gimped up, would you like me to go handle him so that your wife isn't dealing with this all by herself?
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Mike.
Here goes Mike. Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Get it now. Oh, shit. Look out. Here comes Mike.
Oh, boy. Wow. Ooh.
Well, who saw the Aurora Borealis last night?
I didn't realize you needed to use your phone through the camera to actually catch more of it.
Yeah, to
I
catch
had
the
no
multiple
idea.
colors. I've seen it before, having been in Alaska a couple of times. But, yeah, I saw the best thing I saw was a Homer Simpson be like, "Oh, look at me! I saw the Aurora last night." And it's like, think, last month, total eclipse in Ohio. This month, Aurora Borealis visible from as far down as Florida. Next month, what's going to happen? Is the sun going to split into 2 like on Tatooine in Star Wars? We're going to have like 4 hours a day where we can't be outside or we'll burn to a crisp.
Right. I'll be next.
Well, between 9 and 10 tonight, you can catch it again, depending.
A little bit, yeah, and you got to be in an area with no light pollution. You got to get out of like the city lights to see it.
Yeah.
I'll go out in the country.
I didn't even bother going outside and looking at it. I mean, I've seen it in the past. And there's, I saw The Price is Right has been big on giving away trips to Iceland where you stay in a little glass top igloo and you can see the northern lights every night. Because they happen every night.
Did you have fun?
A little bit.
A little
Like the
bit.
Enforcer.
Mike's the enforcer.
Well, I mean,
Shouldn't hold me more of.
you're gimped out, or I know you would have already been up there, but he's up there alone with your wife.
Yeah.
And she doesn't need to deal with that shit. No. I realize he's got, his issues. I get that. I respect that. But
There's a line that's
there's a
still be
line.
crossed.
There's a line.
And when it sounds like maybe he put your wife on her ass, no, I'm going upstairs.
That's his stomp. That's his big thing, though. He likes to stomp really loud.
One day he'll do that, and his foot will just go right through, and then
Like that insurance commercial you see. Yeah, you see Larry Bird.
The boy is probably stronger than he realizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets the stupid strength in him, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Uncle Mike to the rescue.
And all it takes is for him to lash out the wrong way,
Yeah.
and your wife is hurt. Nah.
Yeah, we don't need that. He was doing all.
I have to get another piece of that cheese.
Dude, that cheese is really freaking good, and the crackers
And I
too.
have to do a tomato.
That's a good freaking mix right there.
And I have to do this.
Yeah.
This is what makes it.
Part of me really wants to try the cheese and the tomato. Just
Here,
to,
there's a tiny tomato right there.
cracker.
You gotta add the spices to it.
Cheese.
That's what adds. That's
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, put a big piece of cheese on it so you're tasting more of the cheese and
And
the
put
tomato.
this directly on the tomato.
Yeah.
So here's my recommendation:
Okay.
tomato, spice.
and then cheese.
Oh,
cheese.
Okay. Okay. My
That
no,
is so good.
my no, thank you bite.
That is so good.
My no, thank you bite. Because I'm being polite.
You have to try it.
If you gag, I'm punching you in the nuts.
Well, I think. Well, Ben. Oh, he's kind of. I think he's enjoying it.
You found a way to like raw tomatoes?
If I can find those crackers with the cheese, yeah, I think so. That's actually really good.
That is really good, isn't it?
That's kind of
You can get it all at Acme, dude.
That's actually like refreshing just having that.
Oh,
little bit of
that's
everything.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's a nice. It's a
It's
nice.
Well,
absolutely.
because my mom makes caprese
Oh my
salads.
god, that's so good.
So, but I would never eat the tomatoes in there.
Yeah.
But that's
Like that? I
refreshing.
mean, that's
Yeah, that's
even for
good.
somebody who doesn't like tomatoes. That's the way to go.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'll buy basil leaves, put them down. I've got a mandolin so I can perfectly slice my tomatoes. Make sure they're good and refrigerated when you slice them. That way they don't crush when you put them through. But
By the way, Lori texted me. She goes, "I love Mike. He listened to him. He went to stop again and remember what Mike said."
I got your back.
The enforcer.
yeah, I mean, when
Ben,
you,
that's a good pick, man. I think that wine is a good pick. I don't think it's bad in any way. It's absolutely drinkable.
Well, yeah, I'm not. Well, and we did say $20, so I mean that was our limit, and
Yep.
you know,
and
for-
you were within it.
but
Yeah.
I'm still agreeing, and I think we all agree it's more of the name than the taste.
Oh, absolutely. You're paying for the name.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a decent wine,
Yeah.
but it's not like, oh
No.
my fucking god, that's amazing. You know,
Snoop Dogg knows how.
it's
to
drinkable.
So even at $20 is a bit of a high price point for this one,
Mm-hmm.
but even at $20, this is the one that you break out when you're having friends over for a
Oh,
cookout.
God, yeah.
You don't want to
Yeah.
bring out the $60 bottle of
No.
wine.
Oh god, no.
No, no.
You know what I mean? Like, this is the one you bring out. It is enjoyable. It's going to go good with food,
Oh, absolutely it is.
and you're going to have a good time. Are there options at $15 that I think are equal or slightly better than this?
I think so.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Well, again, like I think we said it, you're paying for the name.
Yeah.
It's a Snoop Dogg thing. You're paying for the name. Because plus it's got a damn picture right in front.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
expecting this wine to be like infused with weed or something.
Yeah.
Here you go, guys.
Faux shizzle.
Like, wait a minute, where's the weed in this wine?
1, 2, 3 into the 4.
Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre. No. Yeah, Snoop does have his own line to weed, too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Purple
don't
Kush
even
or
have to
something.
know about it to know that that's a fact.
Yeah. And him and Dr. Dre actually came out, too. Is that, you know how Jack Daniels was marketing Jack and Coke? Him and Dr. Dre came out with the gin and juice line.
That's
Doesn't surprise me either.
doesn't-
Nope,
That's
didn't
not
surprise me
shocking
when
at
I
all.
heard about it either. And I think it's Tanqueray like they always had in their commercials. Partnership.
I've had my 2 glasses of that. I think I'm good on that. For
I think I'm good on that for
Yep.
a while.
I think we need to find
So-
some steaks to order.
That's another show, buddy.
That, yeah.
another show for another day.
Another show.
And I mean, and you look at some of the other people.
You're the
that-
official bottle opener tonight. You need practice.
Yep. And you think about some of the other people who've done wines.
done
Am I done?
with this bottle?
Yeah, I'd say for now.
We'll crack up with the next one the next hour.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's like, it's when I would go to that Australian steakhouse, I'd get a bottle of Greg Norman or a glass of Greg Norman wine with my. It was actually surprisingly good. I mean, I don't expect much out of a famous person's wine.
No, I don't either.
Because people are going to buy it. That could be the worst wine in the world, way worse than Lambrusco, and people are still going to drink it because it's got Snoop Dogg's face on it.
And yet, you can look at the Coppola line of wines,
Yeah.
and those are good.
Yeah.
Wine, okay, so when we're talking famous people's whiskey,
Yeah.
I agree 100%. Like, 90% of the time, it's not
Yeah.
what it's cracked up to be. I think wine is a little easier to put their name on and have it be a decent wine.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's. I just said, like I said, I don't expect much when it's a famous person's. But
You never really do.
Yeah. I mean, you get some of the more popular. I mean, my favorite title for a wine was Ménage à Trois, and there's really a bottle of wine at the store called Ménage à Trois.
And it's
I wonder if that
it's
guy
a
bought
good
it who
wine.
married the conjoined twins. I wonder if he served that at his
God.
wedding. Speaking of wine,
Now, there's another wine. You've heard of, Klingon and drink blood wine, right?
Yeah.
Well, Tampax is found.
oh yeah, yeah, blood wine. I'm not Klingon enough to drink that.
There's no name, just a red dot on the
What kind of wine is that? Blood wine.
You good, buddy?
Oh, yeah, he's great.
Never been.
You want to watch some porn?
You want to watch boobs?
I get some boobs on TV for you.
Tal, we can get on the road. We can be at Hooters in an hour
he
and a
was
half.
so happy. Oh my god. He was
Last
so...
time I went to Hooters, I never heard the end of it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's still hearing about it.
Well, hey, before the show,
It's been, what,
we
2 years
offered
since
your
we made
wife-
that trip?
3.
3? Wow.
Over 3.
Before
Because
the
new ownership at my works had it for 3, and that was before the new owners took over. So
What? Yeah.
it's been like 3.
That was when it was still Legend, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Before the show, we told your wife that she could go to a male review.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to go.
Turned
She
it down.
didn't want to
Wanna
go.
go.
She said no.
But if you said, I'm going to the strip club, hell no, you're not.
I wouldn't go to a strip club anyway.
Well, dude, she turned it down.
Yeah.
That is true.
Of course she's going to say you can't go to the strip club. I didn't go to see the male review.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go to a strip club anyway.
Yeah,
that's a waste of fucking money.
It's a waste of money
Yeah.
and my time. I got better.
That's why I always tell people, I'm like, why are you going to go throw money at a woman that's not going to leave with you?
That is true.
My thoughts exactly. I can go to a bar, buy her a $6 drink, and take her home if I want to. The ring on my finger says I won't,
Yeah.
but I could.
But I could.
And if you're a college, congrats to all the college graduates today. They had them at Akron and Kent today, commencements.
Yeah.
And I remember, in the old Uber driving days of back when I was driving in Kent, all the guys used to say all for free, all for fee. And I asked them what they meant, and they were like, "It's the only sorority girls. You don't have to buy them a drink, and they'll go home with you." I'm like, good to know. And I used to pick up a lot of alpha fees and bring them to the bars.
I bet you did.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Although my favorite was from Chi Omega.
Also, what a terrible day to have graduation and prom. This weather sucks.
Yeah.
Well, at
Thankfully, most of the time those events are inside.
Yeah.
Well, but the whole,
Well, we were trying to do photos earlier.
Yeah,
and we
how
had to
did
do
that
it between raindrops.
Right.
Yeah.
But we got the photos in.
Well,
so.
Our buddy, the furniture burner, his daughter's graduating from KSU, and he was like, yeah, they're still planning on having it outside.
Of course they are.
So somebody called him and said, yeah, you're so short, you're so small, one drop of rain's going to drown you. He didn't like that too much.
No.
He don't like short jokes.
It happens.
funny.
Then somebody called him and told him he is a short
say
joke.
that to my face, buddy.
If you like some stilts, it'll make you taller, right? Gives you some platforms.
I remember our buddy Councilman Iula came up to the falls and was looking for Bob, and he was like, I'll let him know I was here. Yeah, I'll let him know it was a short visit.
Hey, Alex, could you please go get us the paper towels that we asked you for? Please?
Sugar on top.
Thank you, sir.
how's everyone feeling?
Relax. Take a deep
good,
breath
man.
in. Fairness, you have limits. We talked about this. We're not doing it on the air here. Jeez.
You need a hug.
needs laid.
Are you offering, Ben?
What, a hug? Sure. Everyone needs a hug.
No, not everyone needs a hug.
No, I don't need a hug.
Mike rarely needs a hug.
Mike would be okay if you humped his leg, but don't hug him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hump away!
Hump away, just don't hug me.
Well, this show's taking a turn.
Yeah.
It always does.
We haven't even got there yet. It's still early.
It's still early.
Hey, would you like some larvettes with your charcuterie? You know?
Yeah.
Or some
I
crickets?
feel like that would really go good with the cheese and the tomato. I really think
Yeah, man, I would pay you to. I would pay you to do that.
I really.
That's a future episode, though.
Yeah, we're saving these for a.
Okay, now,
This is going to be for the night of the dares that we're going to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would.
We're gonna have
I
a
got a concert to work that night. Sorry. No good.
We're going to make sure you eat plenty of
We're
crickets.
gonna have some heart. We're gonna have some hot stuff challenge nights. We're gonna have all sorts of fun.
Boy,
shit. We
hot
got plenty.
things. I can't wait.
Just prepared to have your stomach and have your antacids ready. You know.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I never.
Anus to turn into a flamethrower.
I never honestly.
No, fire shoots up my ass.
Dude, like anything I eat, I don't have
Thanks, Alex.
like any stomach problems. Like hardly
You're lucky.
ever. Like I can eat most anything and I don't have issues.
Give it time.
Would you like some of
You're
these?
still young.
I'll put one in and I'll eat it right now with the cracker.
Did he just say it?
Yeah. Get
What do you want, the cricket or the larvette?
Well, hang on.
Cricket.
Let me see something.
Is there a hot one? Or are they both just...
Well, okay. The crickets are salt and vinegar.
So with that and the cracker, that should kind of... I don't like salt and
Rosemary and olive oil with salt and vinegar, dude. That's gonna be. I say
I'll try it. I mean, what's that flavor?
Mexican spice.
Let's do salt and vinegar because I can kind of mix
All right.
a little bit of
All right.
flavors.
I'd love to see this happen.
I mean, why not?
This'll
Wait a
ta-
minute.
this'll
Hold on a
take us
minute.
into
I
the
have
first
to
break.
If we're doing this, I have to videotape this.
Well, I got to prep. I
Yeah.
got to prep it.
Hold on. Well, while you're prepping, I'm going to videotape
Yeah,
it.
that
so
should
let me get this
definitely-
straight. We're doing a cracker.
We're gonna do a
hold
crack.
on,
Well,
hold
can
on,
we
hold
do
on.
like
I gotta
a?
get the
You
video.
said you have more crackers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like a full cracker.
Okay.
So-
I'll sacrifice one of my full crackers.
So what are we doing here, Mike? What is Ben going to do?
We are making a special hors d'oeuvre for Ben, and right now I'm helping him piece it together. So we're doing a full Triscuit.
One piece of cheese, the bug, and then...
hang on. Just, they don't know yet.
Yeah.
So rosemary and olive oil Triscuit. Mm-hmm. And then what?
I feel like I won't get the full crunch with the tomato, so probably just the cheese.
So you want mozzarella cheese,
Yeah,
though? Okay.
nice
Okay. So
slab of-
nice slab of mozzarella.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Would you like some of the salt and pepper?
We'll add
right.
a little bit.
pepper with add a little extra.
Yeah,
Add a little
Yeah.
spice there.
There we go.
All right.
And I think to top
And
it
we
off,
are doing a salt and vinegar cricket.
Salt, vinegar, cricket.
nice.
That's all you.
They won't open.
Buddy,
you
how-
want to look away for a moment so we don't get canceled?
What are we on right now?
I
I'll
had
just videotape it. I'll put it on TikTok.
Okay.
I had to break out a tool to open the crickets.
Cool. Yeah.
Buddy Holly's so
knippy.
mad at you.
A
See that box there for a second, too.
There's the box.
Okay. So he's eating crickets. Salt and vinegar crickets.
Are there carbs on? I saw on the back here. Let's,
We're gonna give you.
the nutritional value
Yeah,
of
we
crickets.
We're gonna give him this big guy.
Oh, look at that.
That's a meaty son of a
there's
gun.
0.1 gram of carbs.
Look at that. Look at this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That looks good. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
I want
Do
a
we
good
need to
picture
add
of that.
anything else?
No, I don't think anything else is gonna be
Okay.
good with this.
Ben, are you prepared?
Now I want a picture of it going straight into your freaking gullet.
I mean, it's only
Hold it up to your
crispy.
face.
Hold up to your face.
Are you smelling
Just
it?
Smell the
Yeah.
cricket.
Let me see it. No, hold it up to your face.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I can't see the cricket.
Sorry.
There we go. That's
Oh, we gotta get it
better.
on video, too.
Oh, I just want a picture, and then I'll have him turn around and actually eat
Got
it.
it.
There we go. Okay,
So we're going for it.
going
Ben's
for
going for the
it. All in
cricket.
one bite, or are you gonna bite it in half? Ooh.
I don't. We could try and bite it in half.
You hear the crunch of that?
You didn't get much of the cricket there. That's a big boy. You just need to put the whole thing in your mouth.
Do it, man. There you go.
Oh, definitely you can taste the salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Ben.
You're going to have a leg stuck in your teeth later.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be wiggling the whole show like, eh.
That's actually a really good mix. Was that it?
Did you? So you give it a thumbs up, Ben?
Yeah, that was actually really good.
All right, well, since we did it, do you want to do a cricket all by itself?
Sure. Why not?
All right, I ended my
Yeah.
little 3-minute video. I'm
That's
going to
good.
upload this to TikTok.
All right, this will take us into the break. One cricket all by itself.
One cricket, everyone knows the rule.
Hang on, you know what? I'll be a team player here. I'll be a team player. If you're going to do a cricket by itself, I'll do a cricket by itself.
Okay.
Cheers, buddy. That is definitely salt and vinegar.
Oh, yeah. Salty.
Oh, that's way more salt than vinegar.
Yeah.
Holy God, my blood pressure just went up. Whew.
That's not terrible. Not bad at all. That's good. I like that. That was a good, mix. Oh, yeah, that's salty.
I don't know. I can't read the name, but somebody commented, nice. I'm not sure if they're talking about the show we're doing or the fact that we just made Ben eat a cricket,
That
but
we
either
just-
way.
That I just ate a cricket. I ate two
No, my
crickets.
buddy, that's my friend Deanne, but she goes on Facebook. It's one of her backup accounts because she keeps getting kicked off.
What's the
for
name?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
I can't see from here.
Oh, it's okay. I can't see at all. Man,
All right.
I
Well,
ate
that was
two
good
of those.
times.
Yeah, that was fun. Well,
Here's some Buddy Holly since we're eating crickets.
That's what the cricket said.
Yeah, that'll be the day. You eat me again.
that was a mighty first cricket there, too.
Oh, I picked the biggest one of the bunch, too, dude. I absolutely went for the monster.
Yeah, I don't think the Mexican heat
I don't know.
was-
Mexicans, it doesn't say Mexican heat. It says Mexican spice.
Well,
So it might taste like a taco. You mix that with some cheddar, that could be good. Cheddar, a tomato, you got your pico de gallo.
After the next break, I'm going to be
Could be a good time.
shooting out crickets for the next 2 days.
Anywho,
These, I'm going to have to buy some of these.
the crackers were a big hit.
I know. They are.
We prefer to be called white people. Like that advertisement at the grocery store. Crackers love cheese.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. Alrighty. 7:58 here
Alright.
on some kind of radio show.
I think as soon as Earl's done with his phone,
Earl's
I just
posted.
uploaded it to TikTok.
good time to roll into a break.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back in just a few minutes. Stay
Right back
tuned.
with another bottle.
Find your lighter.
Yes, I do.
Okay, the Mets behind.
Bunt.
Men on second and third.
Lay
One
down.
out.
Heads up.
The Mets up at the
Bunt,
plate.
baby.
The count's 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bunt.
Pitcher steps up on the mound, checks the runners. It's a tense moment. Here's the windup. The
Bunt.
pitch.
Bunt.
And it's a line drive. The shortstop makes the catch. Looks for second. It's a double play. A double play. It's all over for the Mets. The ball game's over.
I told you to bunt. They never listen to me.
A great play to keep up the Mets.
In New York City, everybody's an expert. whether it's baseball or beer. There are 302 beers trying to make it in New York today, but only one has made it to the top. The rich, dry lager, Rheingold. In this town, either you have it or you don't.
Why don't they ever listen to me?
As the holiday season manifests itself, it is more than custom to witness various degrees of inebriety evident upon the members of the populace through an over-imbibing of stimulants traditionally in supplement of this time. In other words, everybody's a little bagged. However, not so in this industry. Here is Mr. Ernie Kovacs to present the commercial for Dutch Masters. Next time, step up to finer smoking pleasure with Dutch Masters, the fine cigar.
What made Milwaukee change its mind? What made Milwaukee change its mind? Hello, I'm Rex Marshall. Yes, the big beer question these days is, what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer? Well, if you like Milwaukee beer, I guess everybody knows that that's America's best beer. I'm sure you'll be mighty interested in the answer. What made Milwaukee change its mind? Well, let's ask a man from Milwaukee. He ought to know.
Yes, I certainly do know, and I'll tell you all about it. You know, Milwaukee is where almost all the fine, world-famous beers are brewed. Over the years, more and more people, right here in Milwaukee, have come to realize that Blatz is the finest of all the fine beers. That's why today, in these modern times, Blatz is Milwaukee's favorite beer by far. Yes, no doubt about it. The flavor of Blatz is what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer. The Milwaukee Journal proves it in black and white. You see, every year this newspaper conducts a citywide survey on beer preferences and publishes the results. Now see for yourself how Blatz has been preferred by Milwaukee year after year after year. And take a look at this. Nowadays, Milwaukee prefers Blatz by an even greater margin.
Well, you know, winning an honor like that, year after year after year, in America's beer capital, is surely the greatest possible tribute to the flavor of any beer. Don't you agree? So the next time you order beer, remember, it's so easy to enjoy Milwaukee's favorite beer. Just be sure that you order Blatz, Milwaukee's favorite beer, Milwaukee's finest beer.
Ah, home sweet home, the little nest, where after work a man can rest, or take a peaceful stroll outdoors, doing little simple chores.
Weed the garden, cut the grass, paint the window, fix the glass, trim the shrubbery, grind the axe, but take it easy, dear, relax.
Oh, these little women have a way, but maybe I forgot to say, she always has my favorite brand, Carling's Black Label beer on hand.
What a happy thought, hey, Mabel, a great idea, Black Label, nothing too good for good company, Carling's Black Label beer, the quality brew at the popular price, enjoy the best, take our advice, get Carling's Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer. Mabel, Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McEwen and the Regulars.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show, hour number 2 tonight. Wine Snob show tonight.
We're snobby.
We're snobby.
Snobby.
Snobby. Snobby. We're not snobby, we're snobby. I don't know. Sounded fun for a minute.
How's that video? Is it uploaded?
Hang on, I'll let you know.
I was
It's at 96%.
okay. Yeah, you have terrible service down here.
You're in a basement. What do you expect? Okay, it just uploaded.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so it's loaded now.
I gotta send that to all my friends.
It just uploaded.
I'm feeling a little crickety.
I had a little background music.
Oh,
There you
look
go.
at you.
Absolutely. I'm all over it, man.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, Ben's cricket video just uploaded to TikTok. We'll see how that video does a little bit later on the night. We're back. It is
We are back.
8:06. And hour number 2.
How is it outside? Is it comfortable, warm?
It's starting to sprinkle.
Oh, cool.
Still comfortable.
It's tinkling.
Yeah.
What? Huh?
I don't know.
She said something.
I heard something. I heard that. What? What dog's missing? What?
I didn't leave anyone out.
Go look, buddy.
Go look. Get up there. What's missing? Who's missing? Oh, dogs miss you. I thought you said dog was missing. I'm like, what?
How the hell did they get out of the house? They got a secret tunnel
Some of your
burrow.
dogs are so small, it's probably not missing. It's just under a pillow.
Poor Tiny.
It happened the other day, like Loki the other day. God, scared the shit out of me. I come home, and everybody but Loki come out to greet me. Loki, where the hell are you? So I'm like calling for him. And of course, he's up there. I'm thinking, God, this dog just die on me or something,
Right.
you know? I'm like looking over, like, where the fucking hell is he? I look in Alex's room, couldn't see Loki anywhere. So I'm like, Loki, look, I'm yelling for him for like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, let me go back in his room and look. And I look on his bed, and he's like underneath Alex's blanket. I pull the blanket back, and he looks up like,
I was comfortable, asshole.
you fucking what? I'm trying to fucking sleep. It was just that look he gave me. It's kind of like, it's like, dude, you all right? Man. So I pet him. I scratch him behind the ear. And he's kind of like, ah.
That's nice.
So about 10 minutes later, he comes out and his like tail's going 100 miles an hour. I'm like, dude, you get a good nap in? I mean, just kind of like, where the hell is he?
He's just up there living his best life.
Absolutely. He was having a good time. Michelle says hi.
Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, your wife's on too.
Hey. Hi, honey.
She's watching you.
Hi, dear.
She's watching.
That's okay.
She's watching you.
Feels like somebody's watching me. Just over here.
She goes, hello, sexy.
Yeah, baby.
Uh-oh.
Given the last
All
name,
the
I know
kids
she ain't
are at
talking to
prom
me.
tonight, but I'm going to have a good night.
Like the discussion we had upstairs. Yeah, you're going to have a good prom night, too.
Oh, yeah.
Not me.
No, I was telling Mike we were
I'll be asleep. Hi, baby.
We're going to relive our high school days just with a lot less energy.
So you missed it. Ben ate a cricket. What's this?
Excuse me.
Cheese sticks?
Oh.
The Hut Box.
The Hut Box. What's the Hut Box?
Oh, cool. A little pizza with...
Garlic stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
Like the garlic bread.
Oh, okay. Thanks, babe.
Cool deal.
Thank you.
You're the best.
You're the bestest.
No,
She's like, I know. It's like, I know.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, you don't have to
Tony
tell
and I
me.
were upstairs talking, and I don't know. Maybe this is a stupid, cheesy idea, but I think, and I know, like other like organizations have done similar things.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool as hell to get all your friends together and do an adult prom.
Yep.
Everybody dress up. You get to take your woman dancing.
Yeah.
Have good food. We can drink now.
Well.
Yes, we can.
You know, and look, because we're drinking, we all have to get hotel rooms, so we're all getting laid that night.
Yeah.
It'd be the best prom ever.
I think we should do that.
And it would end
you know
by
what?
9:30.
We should. Yeah. We should organize this.
I think we should. I think it'd be awesome.
Where
Be
does
some kind of radio show prom.
Is it
that'd
like
be
a?
so sweet.
Would we have to
Your
like,
wife, you don't dance.
RSVP a place where they?
I
can-
don't dance, but I would. I would dance for that one.
I would dance for that one too because I
What?
know
Little alcohol would grease the wheels.
things
on
would be
that.
going boing 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 boing.
So
I'm sure I could convince my friend Charcuterie to go with me.
charcuterie.
Yeah, just bring the
Sure. Add
saltines
some
in
more
here.
crackers.
We'll add them to our whole mix. Would you like a piece of cheese? Take two. They're small.
You want some more Triscuits?
Would you like some Triscuits? Yeah.
You said that's rosemary and olive oil, right?
Oh,
Yep.
they're very
They're
good.
delicious.
You should try it with the mozzarella, dude. Oh, that's like.
Oh,
Still
hey.
like the popcorners that I did when I worked at rehab, right?
Oh yeah, those are good.
Now here's a question about this prom night.
Okay.
Would we go to a restaurant first and then find somewhere
You
like?
have to go to eat. It's kind of.
Well-
I think for what we're talking about, you cater it.
You cater it.
You cater it. You eat on site.
Okay. Are we talking about like a little?
I did saw Ben when I was at the rehab.
I know you did. I fully believe that Ben was at rehab.
Yeah.
I should have took a picture when I had the chance.
Why do I have to picture that Amy Winehouse song right now?
Hey, Alex, did Ben come up to you and go say, "Hey, where are all the
No,
chicks
I
at,
walked
man?"
right past him and he didn't notice me at first.
How do you not notice him?
He walked right past
This
me.
guy's
I just-
famous, for
and then-
Christ's sake.
And he didn't even.
All the
notice
Chinese
me.
delivery people know him.
And then
And then when I was wearing my food challenges at you, easily recognized it was me.
well, I did see your hat on, and then
Yeah.
I said, there's Alex." And then when I was done, then I saw you standing, and then I was like, "Oh, there he is."
Well, shall we move on to wine number 2?
Let's move on to wine number 2, Ben.
All right, Ben, do the honors.
Whose pick?
That's
We're doing.
Oh, we're doing
my
yours.
bottle.
Okay. What?
Ben,
my.
Ben gets the crack.
You're welcome, buddy.
his mood changes real
So,
quick.
or are you saying that like we do a little?
I was hungry.
I'll have a little bit of that here in a few minutes. That's good.
Jesus Christ. Or are we thinking like a little prom here where we do?
No. You got to go somewhere, not
Like
here.
you got to rent a hall.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get like a guest list of people. You gotta.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't be just like 5, 10 people.
I mean, we are famous, so I mean.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think the
Yeah.
key to it though is like everyone there should know somebody there. So
Yeah.
if Earl wants to invite 3 couples he knows, that's fine. I could invite couples. Tony could. Ben, you could go to rehab and see if anyone wants to go out for the night.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Alex, where's all the chicks at?
okay, first of all, buddy, I'm going to stop right now.
It's got to be in the center.
Can you put that in the center of the porch? You were
He's laughing so hard he can't even see
here, just right there.
God.
Right
Oh,
about.
my Lord.
Don't touch it. You're there, right there.
Holy shit. Yeah.
You go to rehab and
I
find
still
someone.
irritated when you picked on me from after the celebration.
Hey,
All right,
we all pick on each other.
that was a few
I
days
didn't
ago.
pick on you.
Dude, stop.
What are you talking about?
Use this.
Yeah, you're supposed to use that too.
Twist that. And
Twist
these
it.
will, as you twist this,
Yeah, they go
these will
up
go
We're
up.
having fun with you.
Yeah.
Well, it's already up to 72 views.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Give it time.
People want to see Ben eat the cricket. Oh, he's standing up. It's getting serious now.
Ben eats a cricket
No,
on a cracker with cheese.
Are you killing it?
I'm killing it terribly right now.
Oh God!
How did?
What did you do?
No, yeah, don't trust. How did I get the first one? But I
Because you
can't
were.
get.
Okay, Ben's not allowed to open any more
Nope,
wine bottles.
I'm done. Nope. Oh, sorry.
Hey Ben,
I gotta
don't get yourself down now. You're not good. You stink.
No, I'm not. I gotta go buy Mike a new wine bottle, freaking wine.
Well, this wine, we're all going to get some cork with this one. I'm going to try to save it.
I'm sorry. Don't trust us.
Extra flavor.
Here it is.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's done, Ben.
Sorry.
And I managed to get no cork in it.
Thank you.
Good.
You had the pop of it.
Alex got his awards thing here.
Nice, buddy.
Good job, bud.
You graduated.
Well, he's
He's
advanced in his career path. He's on the career path to be a...
All right, so we got Jason saying hi from the Windsor Pub again.
Figures.
And John, hi from Streetsboro. What's up, guys?
Hey. How's this on Streetsboro Thursday night?
Nah.
No, it's fine.
If we were being true snobs, yes.
But I've been known to take like I'll go to like the wine tastings. I'll take I'll do this. I'll drip it out on a...
Right. Everybody pour what they want.
Petite petit.
Petite petit.
Petite petit.
Oh.
Huh.
And where did he find this at?
Hey, the wifey's drinking wine tonight too. All right. Nice, buddy. Nice.
Good job, buddy.
Just like prom night without the alcohol.
Oh, I'm getting some prom night action.
Alex does Alex things.
Yes, he does.
Oh, Jesus.
He's in a class by himself.
Where did he find this at?
Well, I got this one at Acme, but you can find this just about anywhere. Anywhere that sells wine. Well, I won't say anywhere, but anywhere with a good selection.
His mood.
His mood changes really quickly.
Drastically.
Give him a little... He was probably hangry.
Yeah, I think it was.
It's got a nice nose.
My wife just said, no, he's not. Yes, I am. You signed the
Cassie,
motherfucking
all you gotta do is
contract.
lay there. He'll be good. He'll be good.
Remember when you said I do? You signed the contract, woman.
Just gotta lay there.
Curl up, go to sleep. You won't even know what's going on.
I think you're going to like this one a little more.
All right. I do like this one a little more.
It's still got the fruitiness, but
It
then
has
that
dry.
then your
There's a little
tongue
subtle bit of dryness.
your
Yeah, that
tongue
has
gets
that-
dry and the aftertaste.
I do
That's
like
what
that.
I like. That's what I like.
And I think we did this inadvertently the right way.
Yeah.
Because I think by the time we get to yours,
Yeah.
it's going to be the driest of all, which is going to be perfect.
Yeah. That's a dry one.
Yeah,
that one will dry your mouth out. I will say that.
Yeah, we most definitely did this the right way. I like the flavor to it.
It's got a really nice flavor. That's good. Yes, definitely. I mean, I like the dryness. That's what I like.
Good with the chocolate, too.
Yeah. Piece of Hershey bar here. Oh yeah, man.
Jason, I don't know what emoji you sent, bud.
Looks like the little clapping dude.
Special treat.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
Sharing a video?
I could go, yeah. I could go for some more crickets, though.
No.
Maybe one of the wine?
Would you like would you like a larva?
No.
Would that, maybe that would
Do
go
not
good.
do that salty nightmare with any of this wine, dude.
Kidding.
After the video stopped, I ate one of the crickets. Salt and vinegar? No,
it was salt.
it's pure salt.
Yeah. Salty. Oh, man.
The douche wore off.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It was fun. It tasted... I'd do a cockroach. No, I wouldn't. No.
You don't want. No, you want to eat a cockroach.
What?
You would do a cock, but never a cock.
Yeah.
At rehab.
Alex will point you out where they're at too.
Everybody would.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, Ben. Here's some cocks.
Thanks, Alex.
All right.
Don't need that.
I like this wine a lot better than the first one.
Mm-hmm. This is a good one. It's
got to have my favorite wine label on it of all time.
It is a nice label.
Yeah.
They had fun with this label.
Yeah, they did.
And you know what? That chocolate really brings out the flavors.
So the whole label, the front of it is 2 elephants, and it's all a circus theme. So like you've got the strong man, the bearded lady, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, John, and I'm a fair guy. The Cavs let us know in game 2, but it's a whole new series now.
No, he's rooting for the Caves. The Caves.
Oh, Caves.
The Caves.
Let's go, Caves.
Sorry, John. I have to.
And we're at home.
Just like the first series. We won game 1 at home, we lost game 2 at home, but then we won the next
have the
3.
best fucking crowd in all of basketball.
No.
Any,
You got to go to the Garden and go see a game if you want to see a basketball crowd.
We got the crowd.
I've been to Cavs games, been to playoff games, also been to the Garden. And I'll never say and you can't say the Garden, you got to say the Garden.
We're in Ohio. It's the Garden.
It's the Garden.
The Garden.
The Garden. Fucking move to Boston. I did do another one when you guys were out on break. It was delicious again.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is just.
Don't worry, John. We forgive typing errors.
Yeah.
We just make fun of them.
We make fun of them. This is like the shit. I mean, I'm gonna be going to Acme and buying all this shit just so I can make this.
It's so good, isn't it?
Now, what's in the seasoning?
Salt, pepper, basil.
Yeah.
Oregano.
And I think I put a little parsley in it this time, but normally I don't.
This seasoning is.
Hey, I had a buddy just text me.
Usually
and
I do salt, pepper, and basil, and that's
he
it.
said, "Fuck the Garden."
Speaking of seasoning, there's a seasoning I want you guys to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a season.
We'll get to it in a
too.
little bit.
I'll have Alex.
I actually have one as well. That
Hey, tell your buddy
Huh?
for his opinion of the Garden.
Alex!
We have 17 championship banners hanging from our rafters.
Bring down
How many
my
do the Cavs
seasoning.
have?
So do half the high schools in the United States.
Well,
Bring
yeah.
down my seasoning.
Does he know which one?
Yeah, he knows exactly what I.
The plane of the apes. It didn't crash.
We had
Is this Typo Night? I saw the new Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. And it was the best Planet of the Apes movie yet.
That's almost as bad as Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah. Well, hey, you can't beat that commercial, though, when they were eating steaks on a plane.
Right?
That was a great commercial.
Snakes on a plane?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane? You don't know what...
You don't remember the movie? It was a very stupid but hilarious movie.
Oh, yeah.
But, so what's his name? Who's the little
I've heard of
producer?
it. I haven't seen it.
His name escapes me.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Samuel L. Jackson, and you know Charles Barkley, and
Exactly. Have you guys?
Oh, Dano's.
Have you ever had this?
Dano's is awesome.
Oh yeah.
I haven't had it, but I've
Their
I've heard
hot
it.
one is even
really
better.
Good. Yeah.
I love the regular, but
Yeah. That's just it's pizza, and I got a couple wings. Oh, you want a piece?
do you just come here for the food?
Yes.
I grabbed myself something from the deep freeze.
Well, you want a piece or not? All right. Well, don't say I didn't offer.
Because I grabbed something from the deep freeze.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
One of the dinner meals. Involving silvers.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee. Thank you.
Yeah.
Spike Lee, Samuel L. Jackson, Charles Barkley are doing a commercial, and since Samuel L. Jackson did the movie Snakes on a Plane, they're all on a flight and they're eating steak. So here's Charles Barkley, being the smart ass he is. Hey Sam, guess what we're having? Steak. Yeah, where are we at? We're on a plane. And then Charles Barkley's like, then there's Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, steak's on a plane. Great commercial.
Everybody's drinking but Tony.
Yeah, Tony's
I have to drive some
working.
I have to drive some drunk ladies tonight home from a mail review.
Therefore, he can't be drunk.
So I can't be drunk.
Or drink.
They're going to ask for him for the mail review after it's all over, though.
Hey, for the right money, I'll entertain you.
Okay, so I have a seasoning.
Is this
that
car a
I want to
station?
try.
I've had that. That's
have you?
Good. Yes.
Dude,
Which one?
Kinder's.
That shit's good. I've had it.
Okay,
Dude.
that one's good. They also make a butter steak one.
Oh, that's what I
Holy
heard.
God.
Yeah, my friends got it, and I haven't found it yet, but I really want to.
I recently picked up. It's made by Weber, but it's Buffalo Trace inspired barbecue rub. So we bought it, but I haven't tried it yet.
I have to just try it.
Oh, you're putting Danos on it. Oh, you're giving me ideas.
He's putting Danos.
Oh, damn it. We're almost out of tomatoes, but I got to do the Danos.
No, yeah, I definitely want.
Gotta see how this goes.
I want to get the Kinders.
Oh yeah.
We're getting creative here now.
Oh, yeah.
Why
Yes,
didn't
we
we
are.
think about that forever ago?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you glad
I like this better with it, but...
Aren't you glad I introduced you to this little hors d'oeuvre?
Mm-hmm.
Every time I cook Italian, I make this.
I mean, and it's easy. You slice the tomatoes. You
I
slice
like
the
your seasoning better with that, but
Ball-
I love Dano's.
ball-
We're gonna
fresh
try a
mozzarella
little bit
cheese
of
and-
Danos. Why not? Yeah, I need to find. I do need to
Oh,
find
I've
some more
tasted
seasonings.
And what I like about that stuff, it's like low in sodium. That's why I get it.
Danos is great.
It's like when I make steak butter. You know, onion salt, garlic salt, and Morton makes a stuff called Nature
fuck.
Seasonings. And that's a blend of like 11 different herbs and all that. You know,
Oh,
soften the
yeah.
butter, you mix all the seasonings in it, roll it back out, and then you freeze it. And then obviously when you make your steak, take a slice of it, put it on the steak and let it melt. Delicious.
The one I want to get's the new taco one.
What?
I
Dano's
haven't
has a
seen the
taco-
taco.
I haven't
I've
seen it
the
yet, but
Chipotle.
yeah, the Chipotle is really good.
I haven't tried the Chipotle one.
Chipotle is amazing.
Chipotle.
And for once, I'm going to give Ben some credit. He posted something besides the canasta bet
Right?
games and the bingo games. We have to go a Monday or a Wednesday night. If you can ever get off a Monday or a Wednesday, at least they're doing it for a while. All you can eat bundles
Yeah.
and fries for
Dude.
$20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you
didn't think
see,
that-
I
didn't
just
think
saw
that
they're
was
opening
real.
up one.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to open up one right down the road.
Yep.
Because we didn't have one at Cracker New. We had one at Cracker New, and they tore it down. And the only things we have out there now are carryout. Yeah. And there's one at Kent State that's really nice. That's one I usually go to.
What?
I don't have cable.
Oh.
I'll be Dubs.
Yeah.
And,
Wait, there's one opening up around here?
Yeah, State Road.
State Road in the corner of State and Graham, right behind that little fly-by-night urgent care place that they opened up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Brand new.
Brand new.
It's almost
But yeah,
Kind of like right next to where On Tap is.
Oh, okay.
just a little further down, more towards.
So, Jason, if you're listening to me, there's a way better place to go now than the dump you're used to going.
I didn't think that was real.
Yeah.
I literally
No,
was
it's
like,
legit.
I thought that was fake, but
No, it's
we
legit.
should definitely.
They got
go
the
there.
signage up, and because you get 18 wings, fries, celery, and blue
fucking-
cheese and carrots and all that on your first order.
can fuck
Then
some-
it's 6 wings and fries
You can
left
fuck
every
some
year.
what?
I
Fuck
can
some what?
fuck some boneless wings.
I can
up.
fuck me some wings.
wing.
Yeah, and see, to anybody out there that wants to run their trap and say boneless wings aren't wings, guess what? It's all chicken, it's fried, and it's tossed in sauce. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
And they're easier to eat too. Than
They are easier
And
to
less
eat.
messy.
I do like a traditional wing. There's
Yeah.
something about getting messy.
Yeah. But
All you can eat boneless
I'll
wings.
chow down on boneless wings
Count
without
me
a
in.
single
Yeah.
complaint. Like
everybody's like, it says chicken nuggets. And I'm like, yeah.
the only
But these
thing
bars
that I will
can't
not
afford
give-
bone-in wings anymore.
The only thing I will not give into.
Uh-huh.
I will not give into this. I don't care what argument you make. Chicken tenders is not fried chicken.
No.
It's not fried chicken. I don't want to hear it. Well, it's deep fried. Fuck off. It's not fried chicken. That's the only thing I will not. I will die on that hill.
Yep.
I will die on that
It's
hill.
chicken. It's fried, but it's not fried chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
said.
Now,
How's
unless
the wine
unless
go
you
with
go
the
down to
bacon?
Bojangles and get them, You could swear you're eating fried chicken for how much breading's on those things.
Yeah,
and how
Bojangles
crispy.
is its own little monster.
That's another.
So
hit me.
So when I was going,
there's one.
I've had Bojangles years.
There's
ago.
one in Canton, right?
Yes, it's in Canton.
That's the only one that's close to here right
And right, I feel like everyone probably goes there.
Well,
I've been there
the first 2 days it was open, the line was like a mile down the road.
I could believe it.
Now it's much like
Tame.
It's tame.
Everyone's
But it's
had
still
their
always
share.
busy.
It's still always busy, but I had Bojangles years ago down south.
So did I.
And loved it. And
So
then
did I.
obviously, like
The dirty rice is good. The fries are great.
Oh, I love it.
The
But
mac
now
and
that
cheese
it's
is
here,
good. Yeah.
When I was in Alabama,
It's not
man,
cheap.
it's not cheap.
I enjoyed the
But
hell
what
out of it.
chicken place is?
Yeah. We're supposed to get a Zaxby's up here.
Is
too.
it better than
Zaxby's
Cane's?
is amazing.
Is it better than Cane's?
John said Popeyes is opening here soon. Listen, Popeyes is good.
Never had
They're
it.
the best out of the fried chicken places we have right now. The
Debate.
chain
I
fried
still
chicken
put
place.
Bojangles above Popeyes.
Well, okay, but I'm saying like to get bone-in chicken, and I do like Popeyes.
Okay, so you're saying
Cassie is right. The peach cobbler at Bojangles is
Oh, hell yeah.
killer. It's not. Listen, it's a chain, so it's not true peach cobbler, but it's as close as you can get. It's
Yep. Oh, and
every time I ask Cassie, because she works a split shift,
Yeah.
so she comes home at lunch, and I don't work till night. So I'm like, "Where do you want to get lunch?" She's like, "Bojangles." I'm like, "Yeah."
and you guys aren't that far.
No, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
so you're saying
You know what they're opening up in Southwest Columbus?
What's that?
Well, you want your double monster style?
Oh yeah, the In-N-Out burger.
In-N-Outs are moving
In-N-Out.
east.
really? Huh?
I had In-N-Out at
When
when
you
I was
were
in Vegas.
Yeah.
All we need now is a Del Taco.
Yeah.
Del Taco is another whole.
The Holy Grail.
They bring Del Taco out this way.
Where's
I will
where's
be
that
all-
at? Is that
That's
more-
it's a western. It's migrating slowly east.
Definitely California.
Yeah.
The furthest west I've seen it when I was in Kansas, we had a Del Taco.
I want
I
to try.
wanna-
I want to try Bojangle at some point. But
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, is it one of
All
those?
right.
Once you
one
get
of
hooked,
these times, one of these shows, we'll plan ahead. I'll get like the family Bojangles chicken and bring it to the show. It won't
chip
be
in.
quite as good because it won't be hot. But
right? Is it better
It'll still
than
be good.
Cane's?
Oh, hell yeah.
Better.
Okay, Cane's is its own thing. I respect Cane's for what it is because it's simple and good. But is it better than Cane's? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I
I just don't like cane sauce.
In
Oh,
my
yeah.
I
opinion,
like that stuff. I like
See, because I haven't had Popeyes, but I've had Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I've had Cane's.
Well, the thing that sets Popeyes apart is it's kind of like a Cajun seasoning.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's really good.
And they have more than just chicken there, too.
Right.
Because they got shrimp and...
But I will still put Bojangles above Popeyes.
Yes, I would agree.
When you put the chicken side by side, like,
Okay.
but Popeyes is really good. I'm not
I
downing
definitely want
Popeyes
to
at
try.
all.
Yeah, I definitely want to try that.
Yeah, see, I had it when I my sister Gina told me when she lived in North Carolina that that on my way down I had to have lunch because we weren't going to eat dinner until later, probably another 5-6 hours from when I got down there. She said, when you get to North Carolina, make sure you stop there for lunch and find a Bojangles because she knows I like my chicken.
Right.
And I stopped there and I got the little 3-piece thing. It came with one side. And I got my fries with it, but then I ordered the mac and cheese and the rice and beans on the side of it. And then I got the peach cobbler for dessert. I was so stuffed, I could barely eat any chicken and waffles when we went for dinner.
It comes with the biscuit, and their biscuits are so good.
And they're homemade in the store. They're about...
So good.
You watch people making them.
However, Ben, Cassie said, I don't share my Bojangles, so I think you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, you're going to have to go get your own.
Okay.
She doesn't, man. She's like a fucking dog. Like you reach for.
Now, the only thing we need to get up here is if we can, if they're bringing In-N-Out up here, we got to get a Whataburger.
Yeah.
I would kill. It has been, God, a long time since I've had Whataburger. I used to we had them up here, and the last time I had it was in Myrtle Beach, was Fuddruckers, because you could go out and put just about anything, kind of like going to a Five Guys, but you get your burger, and you go to the bar, and you just personalize it. Put on 10 pieces of cheese if you want to, and all that. Like I was watching this thing on YouTube, this video they had about all these extreme burger places, like the $6 thick burger that had the 2 hot dogs on it that
Yeah.
Hardee's used to sell. They don't sell it anymore. If you go to a Wendy's now, you could get it down here, but they used to have a burger called a T-Rex. You know their junior bacon? Imagine a junior bacon without all the vegetables on it, meat, piece of cheese, 2 strips of bacon, 10 times up.
Well, do you remember? You remember Friendly's?
Oh yeah.
When they came out with the grilled cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Number one,
it was grilled cheese on top and grilled cheese on the bottom.
It was grilled cheese on top, burger, grilled cheese. Doctors came out and said, "Do not eat this."
Well, yeah, it's like the heart attack
this
burger.
This will kill you.
What do they call it? The bypass burger at the heart attack grill?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even Hardee's, they might as well call it high calorie Hardee's because they used to make a breakfast burrito that had like 4,000 calories in it.
Yeah.
It had sausage gravy and scrambled eggs. Yeah, Hardee's is great.
It's
it's
absolutely not good for you, but it's good.
No, yeah. And I mean, you look, and people are amazed. They brought out a double Big Mac at McDonald's.
It wasn't that good.
It wasn't, and
it was the meat to cheese ratio was wrong.
Yeah.
In my opinion, the meat to cheese and the meat to bun ratio has always been off on the Big Mac.
Yeah. Well, now, and here's the thing, and it's just like what people don't realize. Years ago, they did Mac Juniors. They made a Big Mac on a quarter pound. They made their regular cheeseburger on a quarter-pound roll,
right? And
it just had mac sauce, cheese, lettuce, pickles. It was like eating a Big Mac, but it was a single piece of meat, and it didn't have the 3-layer bun. And we did something at one of the stores I ran.
That's what mine does all the time.
What?
Share lowers.
Yeah. We made something called a Mega Big Mac, where we made it like 2 quarter-pound patties instead of 2 regular patties.
Oh, that'd be better.
Still on a Big Mac bun. We had a lot
That'd
of people
be a lot
order
better.
those. Yeah. And I kept them on the register and on the menus because we had enough demand for them. As long as I could allot what kind of, meat we were using,
right.
That's all you had to do for inventory. But, it was like, they've been around forever. It's like when I go in and get a McDouble, and I want one, I go in and I tell them no ketchup, no mustard, but add mac sauce and lettuce to it.
Mm-hmm.
They already put pickles on it. There's already the onions, already cheese on it.
The McDouble's a good burger.
Yeah.
I miss doing back in the day the McGangbang when we'd.
I ate one the other day.
Did you?
Right. Well, it's like I go in there because I have the app, and then they'll give you like all kinds of deals. Like when the Cleveland Indians won or something, I got a free double cheeseburger if I spent $2.
Right.
So I bought a meal. I bought a double cheeseburger meal for like $5, one of the cheaper meals, and I got 2 double cheeseburgers with it. Perfect.
Right.
And then I just had them, no ketchup, no mustard, but I had them put mayonnaise on them instead. But and it was great because like if I drop my client off down the road and she's having breakfast somewhere, I gotta eat.
Yeah.
Cheap food.
We got 263 views already.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Good.
It's gonna hit a good one.
Oh. Yay!
Yeah. So how you feeling about this wine, Ben?
I feel a little more like. What would be the I feel more wine. I can't think of the word.
Do you like it?
I feel more hoity and toity. Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do. I
would you buy it?
Yes, I would buy this because this is like the flavor that I like.
Regular price, $20.
Yeah.
On sale through December of this year at Acme. $15.
How many bottles have you bought?
I don't drink wine that much anymore. Like,
my bad.
How many of this have I had over the years? Probably 20.
How many have you stocked up?
But what I'm telling you is, you got the Snoop Dogg wine for $20,
and then there's this one.
This is $15 right now.
Yeah, and you can tell that difference of this compared.
But the normal price point is right there with Snoop Dogg.
Right, exactly.
So which would you buy on a regular basis now?
The one that actually, has the that made it's more dry than sweet, and you can taste that like dryness after sipping
As
on
much
it.
as at the beginning of the wine show, you were like, "We need steak." This is what you drink a steak with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a good flavor. I like this a lot, and I might get a little bit more.
What are you zoning out on, Earl?
Oh, reading.
Okay, it's like Street
Who's
Bro's getting
bashing on us?
Street Bro's getting a
Yeah, I'll just
Texas
read it.
Roadhouse. If you like rolls and butter, you'll like Texas Roadhouse, but I don't think their steaks are that great.
I agree with you, Tony. I'm not a big.
I'm a Longhorn guy myself. If I'm going to go to one
So
of
do
the
I.
chains,
I don't get Longhorn, and I don't get Texas Roadhouse, and I go. What's the other steak one? There's Longhorn.
Outback.
I'll
and
tell you
Outback.
the one that I like and have always liked, and I still feel it's one of the best steaks out there, Brown Derby.
no,
Agreed.
There's not too many around anymore.
No.
Not
but-
like there were back in the day, but Brown Derby
If
makes
I'm
a
gonna
good
go
steak.
get a good steak, I'm gonna go to Brown Derby compared to the other Outback.
Did you just say you're going to go to Brown Dirty? That's a different kind of establishment, Ben. I'm going to that Brown Dirty.
Brown Derby? Because you have Outback, you have all those three, and I don't get the difference of any of those three other than it's
well,
a
see,
steak
here's
place.
the thing. Brown Derby, it's a nice restaurant,
Yeah.
but I'm a steak snob. I've had some of the best steaks in the world. If you ever make it to West Virginia and go to Mountaineer, their steakhouse that's in there, it's a Michelin star award-winning steakhouse.
Yeah.
And by far, I've had the best ribeye I've ever had there. Melted in my mouth.
But
Number two. Now, my buddy,
Dirty.
Brown Dirty. That's our next T-shirt.
now,
I'm taking my family to the
You wanna
Brown
have
Dirty.
You want to make a bad day a greater day?
Yeah.
Go to Brown Dirty.
Go to the Brown Dirty.
Family dinner this week at the Brown Dirty.
now I always used to joke every time I see him advertise on Facebook. I'm like, yeah, the last
Gotta
steak.
get brown and dirty in here.
Yeah.
Just like the toilet.
But I still want to know what is the difference between those three steak places because
What,
there
between-
is none.
There's one way to show them. One way.
Like
We're going to spend a shit ton of money, but we're going to go to whichever
one?
one first at 11 o'clock,
okay,
and then at 2 o'clock,
we'll go to the
and then
next.
at 6 o'clock, and
Okay.
we're going to hit all three of them in the
I'll-
same day, and you're going to be like, oh.
All right, fair enough.
I
Let's
can't
do it.
believe you can't tell steak apart, dude.
No, just the steak places because they all have steak. It's
Well,
Outback.
Okay, well,
It's how they season it. Well,
I was going to be so much more mean.
okay.
I can't tell the places apart. Texas Roadhouse, it looks like Texas. Outback, it looks like fucking Australia.
Okay, see, that's what I was asking. What's the difference between
Well,
Texas
and see,
Roadhouse?
You can't tell by the name?
Texas
Go
Roadhouse.
back to rehab.
yeah.
Outback.
Get your ass back to
I mean,
rehab, boy.
Outback is what?
Cassie said-
Australia.
Australia.
First of
Why
all,
is
my
that-
wife said I make a killer steak. Thank you, honey.
And then time to
And then
cut
she
Ben
also
off.
said it's time to cut Ben
we
off.
have crickets all over the place.
No, that's the cork.
Oh, thank God.
That's the cork from Ben's little. I don't know what the hell I'm
Sorry.
doing, and
I don't know how to open one of them wine bottles, I reckon.
Well,
But but see, like for me,
how is that Australia though?
Outback. The Outback is what they call the wilderness. And
Oh,
Have you watched
dude.
any TV ever in your life?
G'day, mate.
Did you go to school?
Shrimp
any
on the
day in your
bobby.
life?
Have you heard of the commercials?
You've never heard of. Have you fucking seen the commercials for the Subaru Outback?
Super.
It has nothing to do with Subaru. It was
But
called the Outback
okay.
before Subaru named a car. Oh, jeez. Somebody help Ben.
I need to go.
Go back to rehab.
not that Outback's a terrible place, but that's all we had. That was all we had to go to when I lived out in Newton Falls.
Right.
Because Eastwood Mall was in Niles. Like
Now
15
they're on every corner of every street.
Well, they're closing a bunch of Outbacks too.
Alex
They closed one of
would tell you
Montrose.
something here, too. He would be like, stupid people do stupid things. And he likes to hang out in the dunny. Yeah, that's what they say in
the
Australia.
dunny.
In the dunny.
So,
and then
you might remember this place.
Yes.
Earl, you might, but I know you lived out of state for a little while.
Yeah, a
so
little
I'm
bit.
not sure.
Okay.
Red Pepper Steakhouse.
Yes.
Heard of it, yeah.
That was a steakhouse. That was a dive steakhouse
Yeah.
that made amazing food.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's gone now.
Now, I don't know if you've been out in the area long enough to remember. We had a steakhouse out in Edinburgh.
Arnie.
It was called Broncos.
Yes.
It was a steak. It was a steakhouse. Then became a country bar. Now it's a strip club. But it's so. Talk about evolution.
Titties.
And they used to have a thing, and I went
Sarah
there twice.
Elizabeth Starkey says, "Good morning. It's fucking nighttime."
Good morning, sunshine.
It's nighttime.
It's night.
But they used to
My
have this
God,
thing.
woman.
She
Remember
fell
the old-
out of the
remember the
bed,
old- remember the
kinda
old-
hit her head.
Remember the old 96er and the Great Outdoors?
Which one?
The Great Outdoors with John Candy and
Yeah,
Dan
oh, yeah,
Aykroyd?
yeah.
They had the old 64, a 4-pound steak, big salad, big baked potato and a roll. If you ate it all, it was
Yep.
free. Back then, if you didn't, it was $50. They'd put you in a throne above everybody while you're eating it, and then if you wore a tie, they'd cut off your tie and put your Polaroid
Right.
on the wall. I was up there twice.
Kathy asked what the steakhouse you used to work at.
I used to work at Lone Star.
And Lori says she used to
Country line dance at Broncos.
Country
Country line dance, a little bit of.
Sarah, I had a morning shift, so I was sleeping. Morning? I had a morning shift too, but I'm still awake.
I had a morning shift and a night shift, and I'm awake.
Wake your bum ass up.
Anyway, I used to work at Lone Star, which Lone Star.
They had the girls that would come out and line dance in the middle of the aisle.
girls would come out and line dance.
We had one of those by Eastwood Mall.
There was
but-
one in Montrose.
Oh, okay.
Lone Star was good, but it wasn't the greatest steakhouse.
No.
But it was a good one. It was. I mean,
Brown Derby in the old days.
It's still good.
Well, no. You don't remember the Brown Derby because it turned into Brown Derby Roadhouse. Then they realized that concept's just not taken off. They went back to the original Brown Derby that they are now. I don't know if
Jervis's
it's
Brown Derby, right?
Yeah. I don't know if it's just the one I went to. My buddy John used to always go to the one in Streetsboro.
Yeah.
Still there.
And I don't know. It's just I had a steak there, and it reminded me of about a steak I would get at Ponderosa.
Really?
It just wasn't as good.
okay. Recently or back in the day?
A couple years ago.
Okay, because I was going to say back in the day, Brown Derby.
They don't seem like
prime rib at Brown Derby.
They don't seem like they pride in their steaks anymore.
See, I look at it the reverse. I've always thought Brown Derby started out kind of mid-level,
But
Yeah.
now.
and has progressed.
They had really good steaks when they were a Roadhouse Brown Derby, because that's what they were focusing on was steaks.
Oh, hang on. This is. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion for your channel. Fuck off. We don't need you to promote us. We promote ourselves.
Thank you and have a nice day.
Fuck
you
off.
have a nice day.
What's their name? Thank you.
Lively.
Isotopu.
Oh, maybe you should go find someone else.
What's their
to-
name? Their name is Bot.
Okay, yeah, bot. Yeah, go, fuck off.
That's the first time this has happened,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
We've made it.
We made it. We're getting hacked by bots.
We've been spammed by bots.
But no, they it was just like, to me, back in the old Roadhouse Brown Derby days, their steaks were great because that's what they were primarily focusing on.
Right.
Now that they've gotten back, now I will give a plug for the place because I know the owners, the Black Iron Grill in Twin Lakes,
Okay.
just south of Streetsboro on 43.
Heard of it, haven't been there.
Probably is even better. I like them even better than Longhorn. They're ribeye. They're not cheap. My buddy John goes there now. He likes to sit with the bartender, and
You want to know one of the best steaks I've ever had at a restaurant?
Mike
And
Hagg's house?
I said at a restaurant.
Mike Hagg's house.
Bitch, you ain't paying to come eat at my house.
Oh,
Anyway.
He'll pay you.
damn.
No, I don't want that kind of payment.
I'll hump your leg again, Mike. I'll do it.
So I wouldn't trust it now. And even back when this worked in my favor, I'm surprised. But Red Lobster. So, backstory, my mom was deathly allergic to all kinds of fish, seafood.
okay,
So my stepdad would take me to Red Lobster, to Long John Silver's, wherever, like once a month, it was kind of our special thing to go get fish.
Yeah.
Right.
So he took me to Red Lobster, and for whatever reason that day, I was like, I'm going to get the surf and turf, the steak and lobster. My stepdad was a big-time steak guy. So he started right away. He was like, why do you come to a seafood place and get steak?
Right.
It's the best motherfucking steak. It was so damn good.
Oh, yeah.
And then I cut into it and I gave him a piece, and he was like, damn it, I should have ordered that. It was melt in your mouth good. And then to have lobster with it and mashed potato, it was an amazing meal. I wouldn't trust Red Lobster today.
No.
Now, we all like seafood here, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
We might need to take a field trip up to Mentor.
Pickle Bills?
Uh-huh. Have you
Get
been
some-
there
I
before?
have not been there.
Get some all-you-can-eat crab legs?
Now we're talking.
I'm
Dude.
game.
I could totally go down for that, especially now that my gout's kind of cleared up again.
You can walk and eat all the seafood ever.
Until it flares up the next time.
Until it flares up the next time.
Dude, but this
Tony
place,
he's finishing it off.
it has.
Well, I'm gonna get a little
they
bit
have
more.
like all you can eat shrimp, all you can eat crab
dude,
leg.
I'd be over
They
that like
just
flies on
posted.
shit.
They just
I gotta get one more
posted
before
on
they're gone.
Facebook today that they're doing like all you can eat crab legs for like $49.
I would be all over that like
Dude,
flies on
this
shit.
place
Oh, yeah.
is fucking amazing. We should take a
I've
field
had a
trip up
good
there.
all-you-could-eat crab leg meal
So-
In forever.
They open up at 1, but the trick is you got to get there at like 12:30 or before
Oh, I
to stay in line because
that'd be a nice little day trip to go do.
that would be fun to do because I've been there before.
I'd be all over that.
Well, we've been saying forever we should all get together and do stuff like
Yeah.
that. It doesn't necessarily have to be part of the show.
No, just to go.
We
do
are
it.
friends outside of
Yeah.
this radio show.
Yeah, and going
Like
up
I
to
told
Pickle
you,
Bill's.
when I had that card for Texas Day
I could
Brazil,
do it.
the all-you-could-eat meat place.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to do that too.
Well, just
I
like,
mean, right now
wanna
it's
say
50 a
Lakewood.
head to do it, but it's well worth it if you eat enough meat.
I want to say it's Lakewood. I would have to reach out to my buddy and ask him where it's at. But there's a Mongolian grill up around.
Yeah, in that area.
I'm going to generally say the Cleveland area.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's the kind of place you go, you pick all your toppings, and then it's a stone grill. You just put it on and grill it all.
Oh, that
And look, it's like $20-$30, but
don't
it's
mind
all
paying-
you can eat.
and I don't mind paying more for a good quality meal.
Right, and this is all you can eat, so you can go back up as many times
Yeah.
as you want.
Oh, I'd be
And I mean, you get to one section, and it's just spices to put on your food. I'm like, this is fucking awesome.
This week alone, I've been watching some videos on TikTok and like watched all these like food channels that pop up on there. I was watching this guy. He had this mongoloid fucking lobster. Okay.
That's
You had to say
That's
mongoloid.
one way to put it.
I mean, this damn thing, this fucking lobster was probably about as bigger than this damn roll of paper towels.
Oh,
okay?
shit.
Fucking huge, okay?
Okay. I'm with you now. I'm calm.
And he got this, dude, the claws on this thing were probably the size of my fucking hand.
Yeah.
And he's just like pulling apart. He goes, oh, look at that. Dips the whole thing. I'm like, oh, I just wanted to melt.
So we have.
My wife said, remember when you used to talk about going to places like Cedar Point for fun? You guys are all talking about food. That's how you know you're old.
Yeah. You're
It's
not
true.
wrong.
It's true. Fuck Cedar Point.
We want food.
I love roller coasters, but I will take food hands down.
Yeah.
Food any day. of
So
the
we
week.
got places. So we have Mentor with Pickle Bills. We have that place. We have Tony's place at some point.
Yeah.
That would be like
All you could eat the crab. I mean, since you
Well,
started talking about that, now I'm kind of like.
Well, but
salivating.
all seafood.
I've said
though?
for a while now. You know, like I jokingly said, but it's true. We're friends outside of this show.
Yeah.
I think once a month we should all get together, just us guys,
Have a guys' day.
and go eat somewhere good.
Yeah.
I think we got to plan
Well,
something.
and
We definitely.
and that
need
right. If it's a nice day, like, and we went up and ate at Pickle Bills, after,
Is it
we
a
could
nice
look-
day in the neighborhood?
We could go chill at the beach. I mean,
to. No one wants to see this.
just like Menor Headlands and all that.
We
like,
could go chill at the beach and get syphilis. It's Lake Erie, Ben. It's not the beach.
It's not Brady Lake.
It's Lake Erie.
It's better than that.
Go hang out at the beach.
Well, I mean, there's
Mike, I'll rub the suntan lotion on you. That's the
shit
best
to
thing.
do up there, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Want me to hump your leg again?
Does anyone like mussels, though? And
Yes.
Really?
bucket of
After
mussels?
the beach comment, you
Shut
want
up.
to see my muscle? Don't you mean muscles? No.
No.
I want to see your muscle.
My sea cucumber.
They do. I think they do all you can eat mussels, too.
Oh.
God.
Hey now.
What? I don't understand what you're mad about. Are you mad at me or Ben? Are you mad at Ben because he's hitting on me? He hits on me all the time.
Ben's got a gay man crush on Mike.
Give it a couple years.
I will tell you this.
For what?
Ben,
I'm gonna get in there a couple years
Ben,
from now.
she'll stab a bitch. My wife will stab a bitch.
Shit.
I'm speeding.
You're something. Yeah, okay.
I need to go piss.
Play with it, just don't talk to it.
Okay.
It's good advice.
Jeez.
My wife loves muscles when they're attached to a young, tan, 22-year-old. Fuck you, bitch! You go find your young 22-year-old. I'm going to find me a rich cougar.
What did I start? I'm sorry. I guess their prom night's not happening tonight.
Yeah.
I guess not.
Have some more wine, Mike.
Cheers.
So much for your after prom.
You can send kissy faces all you want. I'm going home to Betty tonight.
Did you say you were going home to Benny tonight?
Betty.
Okay, good. It sounded like Benny for a second.
She's got money and she'll make me chocolate chip cookies.
Chalky chip.
Chalky chip?
Chalky chip.
All right. I think.
We're getting close to the break time.
Yeah, we've
We've been
destroyed
running on.
the breaks
We
tonight.
have been running on limited commercial interruption tonight.
Yeah.
We'll ask for a raise in your.
Well, ask for a raise in your allowance. Ask her for a raise in your allowance.
After you said a muscled, tan 22-year-old, I'm not sharing my allowance with you anymore, honey. All right.
All right.
I think that's a good spot for a break.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Yeah.
And we'll take a break.
Do that.
We'll
Come
take
back about.
Take our break.
We
and
shall return.
we shall return in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Some kind of radio show.
National beer will sing you the story of national beer.
And while I'm singing, I'd like to say it's brewed on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay.
My, that sounds like the old troubadour.
Hi, Troop. Who your friend with the doily on his neck?
This is Lord Baltimore, first governor of Maryland.
Must be drumming up votes.
In 1670, the royal nominee, Lord Baltimore, with fish and hominy, laid great store by easy living that still prevails today.
There's shinkety oysters and crabs and clams, and there's fried chicken and Virginia hams. But for Ann's, they're only side dishes to serve with national beer. National beer, we'll pour out the story of national beer. And while we're about, we're proud to say it's brewed on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay.
Today's the Muriel, the fine cigar. luxury light, and it's pleasant for you. She's today's Muriel, mellow and right.
You're gonna like me, friend, I'm just your type.
Everywhere we go, they seem to like her shape. Firm and trim and handsome, so easy to take.
I'm today's new Muriel.
Only a dime.
Why don't you pick me up and smoke me sometime? Muriel, I'm Muriel Cigar.
And remember, Jack's beer is premium brewed from 100% natural ingredients to give you real beer taste. Don't just ask for beer. Say Jack's, the real beer.
Mr. Gumbiner?
Yeah.
Do you have trouble with your R's?
No. Why?
You're saying premium brewed and real beer. It's premium brewed and real beer.
Yeah, that's what I say. Premium.
No. See, you're saying premium with a W. It's premium with an R.
Premium.
No, that's what I mean. It's premium with an R. Premium. Or say R. Or premium, put a hard P.
Premium.
Yes, premium,
yes.
real,
All right,
real,
thank
premium.
you. I think I have it.
Go ahead.
All right. And remember, Jack's beer is premium brewed from 100% natural ingredients to give you real beer taste. Don't just ask for beer. Say Jack's, the Beal Cheer.
Mr. Gumbiner?
I'm awfully sorry.
Hi, neighbor.
Yes, sir.
I want some light, what's this beer? That beer that's, has that famous straight from the barrel taste in a bottle, can, or on tap. What is it? It's got the name of a bay. What's this beer? Light but not too light. The beer that they say has that straight from the barrel taste. The taste that people who really know beer like best. What is that? What's this beer?
Well, what is it called?
Whoozy beer. Whatchamacallit beer. Beer. It's on the tip of my tongue. Whoochamacallit beer?
I can't serve it to you if I don't know what it's called.
What do you call it? Straight from the barrel, light but not too light.
I know.
What's this? What is that? What is that called? That beer? What is it? What is the name?
I have no idea.
Double L light lager beer. 1 L for light and 1 for lager. Double L light lager beer. Light lager beer by Valentine. Light lager beer is here. So ask the man for a double L light lager beer.
Yes, light lager beer by Valentine is here. Double L proves a beer can be truly light and still give you the lager beer flavor you want. Say double L for a double treat.
Light lager beer by Valentine.
You're tuned in to Some Kind of Radio Show. Now, here is Earl McCune and the Regulars.
All right, we're back on Some Kind of Radio Show. I'm by myself. Everyone's outside. They'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Hope everyone's having a great night. Wine Snob night tonight. We got one more wine we have to review before the end of the night. Our final hour. Limited commercial interruption. So we're doing a limited commercial night on Wine Snob night, and we're just here having a good time. And it's been a fun show. I mean, it really has been one of the most fun shows we've done in just a little bit. Just having a good conversation and enjoying our wines and just having a good time. And that's what this show is all about. And here comes Ben. Ben's coming back in. It's okay. Yeah, well, oh, yeah, that's okay. Cars. Hold on, let me turn your microphone on.
Feeling, how we doing?
Well, you know.
Cavs are tied.
Cavs are tied.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good this is a good matchup.
Yeah, I think this. I like our odds at home. I really do.
Oh, we have the best fans at home, no doubt. Like against Orlando, which I didn't think we were going to get past, but
The way that series went.
it was not looking pretty.
Well, that's game 7.
That game 7.
When we were down like 16 at one point, I'm like,
game over, dude. Like, I'm a diehard Cleveland fan through and through, all the sports, but I was not feeling confident through that first series.
No, I wasn't either, and that was a little scary.
Yeah, but, this is a good matchup, tied 1-1 back at home for 2. I mean, if we can win these 2 at home,
right?
I mean, that'll help us out. Oh, my God. Well, end of first quarter. 30, 28.
First quarter.
30-28. No, but what we were talking about before break, though, we definitely do need once a month or so. Like, that would be fun to go.
Oh, yeah.
Like, road trip to go get, go up and get some seafood. Like, it's so hard to find good seafood around.
It is.
But, up there in Cleveland.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good places, even downtown. Like, so many places downtown where, we're not going to go and be like, hey, but there are so many places that we could go check out. Like, have a casino day. Like,
without question. Yeah.
There's so many things that. Guy trip.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have that every now and then. You really do.
And I assume I walked into this conversation a little late. I assume that you did mention it's so hard to find good seafood here because we live in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yes, but
like when I went to Boston with my stepdad years ago.
Oh, dude.
You're literally watching the fishermen catch the food that the restaurant is cooking.
Serving,
it's so hard to find that good, authentic seafood. Like we were talking about.
Because we don't have the sea.
Exactly.
We have walleye. we do have walleye.
Yeah. But
got walleye out the ass.
But the only good seafood place that I
comes with lead poisoning.
Yeah.
That I
like in that tourism commercial. We're such a crap hole. Our fish have AIDS.
But there are
but there's pills now they can be undetectable.
Yes.
But pickle
There's
bills.
whole commercials about it.
I went to Rhode Island to go watch my stepsister graduate culinary school.
Yeah.
We went out, and I kid you not, we get about 1.5 pounds lobsters in Ohio on average. I had this fucking 5-pound son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm a big eater, and it was enough for me.
Well, because seafood for them down there. But our seafood up here,
their seafood is our ground beef here.
Right, yeah. Yeah, their seafood
seafood is our corn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. We can get more later on today.
Yeah, you better not live on the Atlantic coast if you don't like seafood.
Oh,
yeah.
Everywhere.
No.
Go to North or South Carolina. Calabash is big down there.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah, we're gonna be taking some, road trips. Field trips.
All right, Ben, you ready to try again?
No, it's all you. No, it's all Earl. Yeah.
I'll do this one.
Nope, I'm not ruining that bottle.
Let Tony do it. Tony volunteered.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin that bottle.
You didn't ruin this one. You almost.
I almost did. You almost did. Yeah, no.
You just gotta find that little nub.
Find a little notch to peel this back.
Earl, you want the last tomato?
No, go for it.
No, I got one. I've been saving it.
No. Yeah, okay.
I've been saving it for this bottle.
Twist my arm. Dude, we fucking devoured all this.
I did a good thing. My wife said another reason to move to Alaska. Yes.
Salmon.
Alaska.
I want to go to Alaska.
I could see you vacationing.
I could see me living there.
The cold?
I don't care.
Next time my friend Andrea comes back, she lives in Alaska right now. I am going to have her.
No.
She always brings me salmon back when she comes here.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I cannot. I can't.
What, the cold?
Yeah. No. At some point, my body is like, "Yep, nope, you're done." I'll move to Arizona.
See, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not in love with the cold, but I can't do the heat.
Oh, I understand.
I mean,
totally
yeah, I mean, everyone...
The heat kills me.
Yeah, I'm the same way to a point, but, like, fucking... I'll take a good sweat
I'm good
over...
when the heat's dry.
Humidity. Yeah,
Humidity
humidity,
sucks,
there's...
yeah.
Like, I'll...
Plus humidity, screw that.
But Arizona
I
is...
hate when it gets real hot in Ohio.
Yeah.
Our heat sucks because, and it was the same way in boot camp. Missouri, you think as bad as Ohio is?
Oh, yeah. I was South Carolina. Trust me, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, out in Arizona, you just get that fucking heat. You know?
When they come out with what they call black... When they come out with what they call Black Flag Days...
Oh, yeah, we have...
Where it's too hot to train. When the military says it's literally too hot to train... It's fucking hot.
What do you do on those days then?
Train inside.
Too hot to be outside. Here you go, inside.
When we had Black Flag Days in Missouri at Fort Leonard we ended up all our Black Flag Days at Fort Leonard were at we were inside doing detail cleaning. They didn't worry about training. Yeah, screw training.
Oh,
Here,
we
dust.
train inside.
Dust, mop, buff the floors. The only thing I consider myself lucky, though, was when I was at Fort Leonard Wood, I never had to pull KP. My number never got drawn. Well, then again, I was an E2 and everybody else was E1, so I was one of the last ones. So that helped.
All right, we are moving on to the Cooper's Hawk Malbec.
Done that with all three wines.
How dare you?
Table one a little bit.
Well, that's a table wine. No.
Oh, that smells good.
That does smell good. It's got a little bit of that barnyard on it.
Speaking of barnyard, if you only pronounce...
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was right. That is...
There's that dryness.
Right away, too.
And give it a second, you'll really get the dryness.
Yeah.
It sticks.
It, like, sucks your tongue. Like...
Yeah. That's the shit I love to drink.
Yes, yes.
This is good stuff.
And this is an Ohio wine?
It's not an Ohio wine.
Yeah, how does Cooper's Hawk work?
Cooper's Hawk is actually a national chain of wineries, and they produce all their wines all around the world. They own all the...
Okay.
But this one's a...
So when they say that it comes from Brazil or wherever...
It's from Brazil.
It's from Brazil.
But they make it.
Okay.
They own patches of land. They own wine vineyards all over the world. They own vineyards in France. They own vineyards all over the world. And
Gotta try it with
they produce all their wines.
I like that.
And their master sommelier, her name is Emily Wines. Tell me that's not a...
Serendipity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a good wine. What do you think, Ben?
I can see what Mike says when, like, that first...
Oh, it'll dry your mouth out.
Yeah.
Automatically.
That's for me, this is what I look for in a red wine.
And, yeah.
This is exactly what I look for. So I'm going to be a little partial on this one because I really like this one.
We inadvertently did this in the right order.
Yeah, yes, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. That wasn't any intent there. It's just the way it worked out. But I think we did this in the right order.
Yeah, this is... I can see, like, from mine, yes. Just friend. But this is, like, one of those... If you're casually chilling and, like...
This would be good with a cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It has a really good, like, it's smooth. And it has more of that dryness, and it's not too sweet.
No, this is a dry red wine.
This is a good
That's
dry.
a good... It's the Malbec and, you know... This is good.
You know where I would love to go in my lifetime, and this wine is making me think of it? Napa Valley.
Yeah.
Best wine region of the country.
Oh, God, try it with the chocolate Earl.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Now I have to do this.
Oh, that was good.
They make some really good stuff. But no, the answer again is not an Ohio wine.
Yeah. No,
I get
There
it
is
now.
Cooper's Hawks
I get it
all
now.
over the country.
Ooh. That's a good mix.
Yeah, I mean we've got.
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah.
I mean we've got some good wineries in Ohio, but nothing compares to Napa.
Well, there's a lot that compares to Napa, but Napa is
I would love to
a
go.
lot of good wines.
I'd
come
love
out of
to
Napa.
take you guys up there.
Yeah, I want to go there. I want
That's
to check
another
that
trip.
out.
It's about
Yeah, it's not
about
far.
a half hour from here.
Yeah. I would love to check that out.
And their food is amazing, by the way. They make whenever I go there, they have this fish sandwich up there that is to die for. It's light and flaky and full of flavor, and it's not greasy. And what they do with it, what they put on it,
Now,
it's just so
do
good.
they have like when you go there? Is there like outdoor like seating?
No, it's all indoor.
Oh, okay.
It's all indoor. Like when you walk into the place, you walk into the right is the carry-out section to pick up your wines if you want
Right.
to take carry-out. Then to the left is the wine tasting bar, okay? Now there's no seats at this bar. You have to stand. Okay? And they do
Right.
that intentionally. And
So you don't fall on your ass.
right. Well, you stand, so you get your tasting. Now, tastings there, you get like 8 little tastings. Like if you're not a member, it's $10 for tastings.
Ain't bad.
It's not bad at all.
No.
$10 for all 8 tastings?
Yes.
Okay.
I pay now my membership. I pay $34 a month.
Okay.
Okay. I get 2 bottles of wine, and I get 2 tastings a month.
Oh hell.
Included. So and the wines do, like if I don't go for 2 or 3 months, they do accumulate.
Yeah.
So
You'd walk up there 3 months later and get 6
6
bottles.
bottles of wine. Yeah. Just go in and say, okay, I want my 6. What do you want? And I'm like, oh,
Now, do they make a sparkling wine?
They make all sorts of shit.
Cool. Because that's my favorite.
Look
I'm a
up
champagne
look
guy.
up chwinery.com.
Okay.
And you can see all the shit they have.
I feel like that's cheaper than some other places
Yeah.
for like local wineries around here.
I mean, I've been up there probably maybe 3 times. With Lori once. I went with our friend Chris from the shop twice. And I go, when I do go, it's like I go there and have lunch. I usually go over a couple times. I went with my buddy Chris and had lunch.
Right.
Lori went with us the one time. We had a really good meal. And the food's a little pricey, but you get such a good portion. They do fill you up. I mean, they don't skimp, and they make their bread is a pretzel bread. Yeah,
that'd be good.
And it's so good, and the service has always been really, really good there. And like I said, they make a hell of a nice ice wine too. By the way,
Really?
yeah. And if you're sampling a lot of different stuff, sometimes they'll throw in a little prosecco in for you too, just to kind of as a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
Which is nice, and they have a nice prosecco too out there.
Yeah,
It's a really nice place. You go in there, it looks kind of upscale, but there's a lot of everyday people that go in there, so it's.
Well, I was looking at prices for like memberships of the other one, and I think that's in the $200-300.
Yeah. Now, they have like they have a 2-bottle, a 3-bottle, and a 4-bottle membership. I get the 2-bottle membership.
Oh, so it goes up
Which
like
2
so.
bottles for $34 a month?
$34 a month.
That's not bad. At
Well
all.
worth it.
And you get 2 tastings.
So
Right.
3 bottles is probably higher, like.
Yeah, it's like it goes up to like 44,
Oh,
and then the
okay.
4 bottles is like 54.
And 2
And
bottles.
if there's something and you want to get, like say, okay, you get 2 bottles a month. Now, if there's something that's like a little bit on the higher end, they'll do like a $5 upcharge.
Right.
And then you get the little more up.
Now,
upper
if you were to
scale
go
bottle
there
one.
and get your 2 bottles,
Mhm.
can you purchase additional
Yes.
at that time?
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. You can purchase. You can go and purchase bottles of wine anytime you want there. But those are what I've already like basically prepaid for.
Right.
You know, and what I usually do is they have wines of the month. I usually just grab the wines of the month.
Right.
I mean, unless I didn't like it in the tasting. Because when I do the tasting, I usually give me whatever the wine of the month is. I'll have one, and then go, okay, I like it, but I don't love it. Or maybe I won't get that, and I'll just grab 2 other bottles. But you could get, see, there's a red, there's a white, and there's like a sweet club. I'm a member of the red club.
Right.
So I like the reds. Now, you can get whites, and you have to say, but I'm a member of the reds club. So, But if you look it up, it's chwinery.com. And you'll show you all the stuff on there. Quick plug for Cooper's Hawk. How about that?
Fair enough.
There you go.
You're not only a member.
Yeah.
You're a drinker.
Yeah, exactly.
Not only a member, I'm a client.
I'm a client. But this is good wine.
I like it. It's
Yeah,
really
see-
good.
See, this corkscrew's kind of animated. You know why? Because by the time you get it open, it's saying "yay."
Yay! So I do feel like you and I are going to be, when it comes to wine, I don't know how close you and I are generally going to be.
We're going to find out.
But I do feel like on this one,
Yeah.
we're going to differ.
Yeah.
And we'll get into why when we
Yeah, that's fine.
start rating.
That's fine. Okay, let's talk about this one real quick. What's the likes, dislikes? Give me your thoughts on it.
I love the dryness.
That's what I love. That's
Yeah.
that's what I really get into with this one is the dryness.
That's what I look at a red, like the blind, but it has that more dryness than sweetness, like the first one that we had. You kind of have more of that. Like,
Okay, so if we break down all 3 real quick.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg was very fruit forward.
Yeah.
It had a subtle sweetness.
Yeah.
It was a fruity sweetness, so it wasn't just sugar in your face, but it was a fruity sweetness. No dryness whatsoever.
Right.
The Petite had that fruit at the beginning, that sweetness of the fruit, and then dry on the back end. Okay? Which makes it a little bit complex. It actually elevates it a bit to like pairing with different foods. It's a good wine without like sucking all the moisture out of your mouth.
Yeah.
The Malbec, it's very dry right away, but not like overly dry. I've had wines that literally make it feel like you just drank desert sand.
This is primarily. See, the blend is it's 66% Bonarda,
Right.
and it's only 34% Malbec.
Okay.
The fruit on this is more on the back end.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And there's a hint of pepperiness to it.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, elevates it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to break this down, this is the one that I'm going to have with that prime rib,
Yes.
that ribeye, okay?
Yeah.
The Petite is the one that I'm going to have with a burger.
Yeah.
It's going to go great with a burger.
Yeah.
The Snoop is the one I'm not really going to pair with food. That's just when I'm hanging out with friends.
I'm going to have that one with a doobie.
Let's have some wine. And maybe that's our problem.
Maybe with some barbecue.
Maybe I don't know if that would go good with barbecue.
I don't know. That's the only thing I know. Black folk like to cook is barbecue.
The Snoop would be good with. Oh, we're having a wine night, and I have friends coming over, and I don't
Right.
want to
That's,
get into
yeah,
that
exactly.
$80 bottle of wine.
And there's a lot of people that aren't going to be as wine snobbish, and they're going to go, "Oh, this is good wine," you know. And not saying that, not saying it's a bad wine, but it's not a wine where I'm going to go, "Oh my God, I got to have a bottle or 2 of this and hanging around."
But like that's the one that I'm breaking out. Like we're having friends over.
Yeah.
Everybody likes wine. Let's just have some cheese and crackers.
For the occasional wine drinker, I think it works.
Right.
You know,
it would be fine with a steak. Don't get me wrong.
Right. But I think that's more of like
But it's not going to elevate the steak, and the steak's not going to elevate it.
That's the wine you have for like like somebody who drinks wine maybe a couple times a year, you know, or maybe twice. You know what I mean?
Right. The person that doesn't like wine as much as you,
Yeah.
but they do like wine enough that they say, hey, you know,
Right.
let's have some wine. And you're like, okay, this is one I know you're going to be able to drink.
Sure.
Whereas, kind of like whiskey.
Yeah.
There's certain whiskeys that I'm like, I love this.
Yeah.
I'm not sharing it with somebody that doesn't like whiskey the way I do.
Right.
That's how I feel about the Snoop Dogg. I love red wine, but you might not love it as much as I do. So I'm going to share that one.
Right. And that makes sense. Yeah, this, like I said, and I'm really agreeing with a lot what you're saying there, Mike, because like I said, that the Snoop Dogg, it's just a fun wine. I think it's just a fun little wine. That's what it is. The petite, I enjoyed the petite.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, very drinkable. Can have that with a good meal. This Bernarda, the Bernarda Malbec. I mean, that's like if I'm going to have a good meal, I'm going to have that with like you said, a steak or a prime rib or something that's going to enhance the flavors.
I think I just figured out how to describe the difference between this Malbec and the Petite. For somebody like you and I.
Yeah.
The Malbec is the one that we're going to have with the steak.
Yes, absolutely.
The Petite is the dessert wine for people like you and me.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit sweeter, but still a hint of dryness.
Yeah.
That's our dessert wine, because true dessert wine is sweet.
Yeah.
And while a half a glass might be good on occasion, I don't love it.
Right.
That's my dessert wine.
Yeah. Ben?
Ben's like, I like them all.
It's No,
I've learned new things.
No, literally.
I found out that I need to make more money.
Cassie would know if she'd enjoy them.
You would like the Snoop Dogg, I think.
You think? Is she like what kind of wine?
She likes sweet wine.
Okay.
I think the Snoop Dogg would be a step in the direction of what I like and away from what she likes, but I think she would still enjoy it. I think the Petite is the next level of that. Like, we're much closer to what I like and much further away from what she likes. The Malbec, I don't think she would like it.
I think we picked the right wines tonight.
Well, we did it in perfect order.
And, you know, from going from, you know, again, I'm rating mine on the dryness scale, you know. Obviously, the Snoop Dogg was no dryness at all.
Yeah.
You know, the Petite, there was that little bit of dryness.
Kind of
where it's
mid-range.
Like enough that mid-range where really like, okay, this gets my attention. But then you go to the Bernarda and like, oh yeah, there's the
and
shit.
we did it by accident because I haven't had this Petite in 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think we did inadvertently, we didn't plan it, we just did it in that order.
Because if we would have started with the driest
and went down,
it would have made the other ones have lower scores.
Yeah, I think so. I think we went down the line here.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And getting wine from, like, a winery as well, like, it's not... I feel like getting wine from a winery is a bit different from
going to the grocery store.
Going to the store, because you're going to find a whole different variety.
It's a whole different variety and a whole different level of wines.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, and it depends on the winery, too. Because, like, we've got Wolf Creek.
Yeah.
Wolf Creek across the board is almost completely sweet.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy Wolf Creek wines. But to me, that's I'm just going out to have a good time with my wife type deal.
Yeah.
One of the cool things about Wolf Creek Winery, they don't have food.
Yeah.
But they bring out, these are the places that deliver to us.
Yeah.
So you can get a pizza. You can get a burger from whatever local place. You can go down to the fence and pet the goats. I mean, it's a cool little place. Most of their wines are sweet. But it's an enjoyable time. And they're flavorful. So it depends on the winery.
Well, that, and there is another winery in Canton that
Gervaisi?
they have.
Gervaisi, yeah.
Everybody's all about Gervaisi.
Well,
Gervaisi
that, but they also
sucks.
have a cigar lounge down there too. So like,
I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. I
don't know anything
I
about
don't know
cigars.
about cigars.
no, not at all.
Never smoked one.
But I feel like that would be fun
Today.
Yeah, I haven't smoked one today.
But I feel like that would be a fun thing, like, you know, drink some wine and check out, you know,
Yeah.
a cigar and wine at the same spot kind
Yeah.
of thing too. But yeah, that's another
Well, you know,
place where
my thought is too, if I'm going to pair a cigar with a wine, I need to be a really dry wine.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
This or drier.
Yeah.
yeah, I could see that because having
I
a
mean,
sweet
you gotta
wine
have,
with
because
a
anything
cigar,
sweet would not go with the cigar. You
yeah.
gotta go dry. I mean, it's the only way if you're gonna have anything with
cigar,
it.
yeah.
If you're gonna have a cigar with it, you gotta go dry on the wine. Yeah, I mean, you have to. There's no way around it. I mean, it wouldn't pair right otherwise.
I don't think that would.
That would pair well with a nice cigar. This one here would pair well.
Yeah, for sure.
Do we
By the way, that cigar you gave me, I forgot to tell you, that fucker unraveled on me.
Did it really?
Yeah. I cut a little bit off the tip. It just fucking unraveled. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That sucks. I feel bad about
Don't worry about it. It happens. Shit happens. It's okay. It's all good.
that was straight from the shop to here, too.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It dried right out. I was like holy shit.
Whoops. Do we want to
Where
do?
is the winery out here off of State?
Off of State Road.
Who asked?
Well, you mean State Street by you.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
like the Lions
she's
area.
no. It's new.
'Cause I know Gervasi's off of 55th and
It's a new small. A Marine owns it. Like him and his wife owned it. They bought up this property. God, what the hell? Lost Trail Winery. Lost Trail Winery.
Yep. Your wife was like Trail something.
And that's by you.
It's decent. It's pretty decent. Once again, your typical Ohio wine, a little bit sweeter than my taste, but in general, pretty decent.
And that's the thing. Every winery, again, like wine, has its story. There's always a story behind wine. There's going to be a story behind the winery. Like,
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Well, Ben, do you want to start us off on the rating? Because I really want to know your thoughts as we went through this tonight.
So, am I doing all three of my scores or just the first one for everyone?
Do all three.
All right.
Start with.
So, 19 Crimes, I went 7-2.
Okay.
And after trying all three, I can see where you guys are because that's, one of the ones that's in my, supply of wine. So from trying that to Earl's, I'm like, oh yeah, that is a little more fruitier than I think, because to me, I thought that was more on the dry side. But once trying Earl's that he got,
you're like,
not as dry. Definitely not as dry. So I went 7-2. I went 8-4 on the petite. Because, again, that's more in the middle, but that's definitely more on the Earl dry side than my, more of the sweeter side.
You
And
like
I
it on the
don't.
moist side, Ben. Come on.
I like it moist.
And I can't
Moist.
drink sweet wines because A, sugar, and B, diabetes. So,
Well, when it comes to wine, sweet doesn't necessarily mean sugar.
Well, true, but you can definitely, even if it's sweet, you can be like, holy shit, that's a hell of a lot of sweet right there in that wine, and that's what I tasted in mine. But yours, it does have that medium mix to it. And then with the Cooper Creek,
Cooper's Hawk.
Sorry. Wow, Cooper's Hawk. I went 9-2.
Okay.
So, because of from first to the last one, there is you can taste the more of the dryness, And I don't even know if I'd say that's in the middle. I'd say that yours is more dry than mid, I guess. But that's a red
And there's
wine.
drier wines than this, but this
Right,
is,
but that is like my.
I mean, for
probably,
what we had tonight, that was definitely the driest.
And I do like red wines like that.
So here's what I like about your scoring. I don't mean this as an insult.
He doesn't mean to insult your intelligence.
Totally a newbie score.
Yeah.
But it's a newbie score of somebody who just realized, oh, what I liked is good.
Yeah.
But this is what better tastes like.
Yeah.
So, for example, on this, you went higher than I would.
Right, yeah.
But that's because I've had better than this.
Right. And for me, it's
And
like.
for you, that's like, oh shit, that's like one of the best I've ever had.
Right.
And it's a newbie score, but it's such a good thing.
But it's coming out like, from first one to third one, like, oh shit, okay.
Like if we started getting into
Sorry, I wasn't
wine
trying
the
to
way
play
that we
pussy
get
with
into whiskey, 6 months from now,
That'd
you'd
be
give that a
lower.
lower score.
Oh god, yeah. And that's the thing. I don't drink wine a lot, but I have family. I come from an Italian
I drink
family.
wine on average like once a month.
Right.
That's where I'm at. I don't drink wine on the daily. I mean, I'm a once a month
anymore.
Yeah, I'm a once a month wine guy. You know.
Again, I came from an Italian family with wine all around, and I have that time of the year. Like,
Did you drink a lot of rice wine growing up too?
Fuck you.
Orange chicken.
Oh, sucky!
I had to throw it in there.
You want your honey walnut shrimp?
Red shrimp.
Panda Express? I be your panda bear, baby.
You're
Going to hell. Anyway.
Anyway.
Good
so
scores,
I like
Steve.
girls.
Yeah, that's all good.
And I have that time of the year, and to me, I feel like drinking.
I think you had that time of the month too.
Well, I feel like drinking red wine is like
Speaking of
during
red
the
wine.
winter. So, but yeah, Earl's is I like that. That's the kind of wine that I like going towards. Is that, and even yours. It has that good mix.
Okay.
So
Cool deal.
there's my rating.
All right, Mike.
All right. Well,
I swear to God, if you two have the same score on any of them, I'm gonna shoot myself.
That would be funny as
the
shit.
Snoop Dogg.
I don't think it'll happen.
I
but-
don't think it'll happen with wine, but you never know. The Snoop Dogg, it's drinkable.
Yes.
That's about it. It's drinkable.
I went 6.2. It's drinkable. I can see moments where it would be enjoyable, but I am not reaching for that. I am probably not spending my own money on that.
Right.
But if I went to somebody's house and they were like, oh, this is the wine we're serving tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Give me a glass.
6.2.
Do you want a glass?
Yeah, I'm good. Are you? Did you mean?
No.
I think he was like
I was meaning-
reaffirming what I was saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you said give you a glass.
So 6.2.
All
It's
right.
drinkable, but barely above the minimum score I would give a drinkable wine.
Right.
So my petite, I jump up to an 8.1.
Wow, we're pretty close together.
As I said, to me, that is the dessert wine for somebody like you and I.
Yeah.
It's got some dryness. It's got some sweetness, which to me ties in the dessert wine
Right.
portion of it. It can go good with a steak, but
Yeah.
it can also go good as an after-dinner wine.
Totally agree.
So I went higher than you on that one.
So I went 8.1.
Okay.
The Cooper's Hawk, really good. I stopped short of a number because I have had better.
Yep.
I went 8.9. It's pretty damn good, but I can't give it a 9.0.
Understood.
So that's where I'm at with that one.
Okay.
I would pick that.
Yeah.
If I went somewhere and I didn't recognize any wine on the list, but that was on it, hands down, every time, give me that one.
Yeah. You and I are fairly close on all three.
Okay.
Not dead on, but close. The 19 Crimes, started out. Again, I agree with you guys. It's a nice little, just fun drinking wine. Not a lot of dryness. No dryness at all, matter of fact.
No. You can definitely smell
it. For me, I consider that as like the casual wine drinker that don't drink a lot of wine, that doesn't know flavor notes in wine and doesn't know what to look for in a wine. I went 6.6.
Okay.
Okay. So, again, drinkable. Do I love it? No. But do I hate it? Absolutely not. I mean, it was good, but it's not going to be on my grab one and keep one here in my shelf,
Yeah, that'll never be on my shelf.
The Petite, again, definitely a step up. It's good. I'm not a big, it's like a Shiraz. I'm not a big Shiraz fan typically, but I did enjoy that one. That little hint of dryness is there, but not enough to really go, it's not what I'm looking for.
Right.
I'm looking for that knockout punch in wine, okay? I'm looking for that dryness to suck all the moisture out of my mouth wine, okay? So I liked it. Would I get that? Absolutely. I put that on my shelf. I went 7.9.
I knew you were going to say that somehow.
Yeah. I went 7.9. I couldn't quite give it the 8.
Yeah.
So I gave it the 7.9. Now, this is going to be kind of where you're going to go. You probably think I'm going to go through the roof on this last one. I love this wine, the Bonarda. I've had better. I've had wines that, compared to the 3 we've had tonight, definitely the most driest.
Right.
But I've had a lot drier that I've loved a hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I love the wine. But it's not enough to go. For me, I'm like, I still look for just a little bit more. Gave it a good score. I went 8.5.
Fair enough.
I mean, I didn't go up to almost 9 because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had, again, I'm rating it on what I've had in the past, not just the wines we're having tonight.
Right.
So I didn't quite go as high as you on that, but I think the other two might have skewed the scores a little bit more.
Well, and I think, to be fair, I've had more wines than you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, absolutely, you have.
And what I have, or at least the way I would describe it, there's a lot of wines that stall out at what I would consider 8.9.
Yeah.
And it's a wide variety. 8.9 is like, you're right there. But it is such a big leap before I'm going to give you that 9.0 that a lot of wines stall out right there.
Yeah.
And that is good enough, in my opinion, to stall out right there.
Yeah, and I'm with you, and I'm like...
And that's why I went as high
I wanted
as
to go a little higher, but I didn't want to go higher. I didn't want to rate it where, I mean, all the wines tonight, is it the best wine we had? Yes.
Right.
By far. Not by far, but a little bit. But, for me, as much as I enjoy the Bonarda, I go back to the Petite, and I enjoyed that a lot too.
Right.
So...
rating wines can be a weird thing because
it's not
can
like
have a complete
beers,
wine snob that can be like, oh, this is a good 7.2.
Yeah.
But then 5 minutes later, they're like, oh, you want to serve me an 8.3? No. And then 5 minutes after that, an 8.9, it's still an 8. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they drink that 7.2 and they're like, this is a good 7.2. I would enjoy this.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes later, an 8 point, that's only an 8.
Yeah.
That's kind of the description of, if it's in the 8s, it's an 8, period.
Well, like I said, I love the Bonarda, but it's not where it's going to make me go, I mean, great wine. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But not that, like, it, where I'm looking for it, It's there, but it's not quite there. I think, in all fairness, if the Bonarda was kicked up a little bit more, because that's really where the dryness comes from, if they had a little bit higher blend of the Bonarda versus the Malbec.
Right.
I think that would probably drop that. That'd probably get that little bit more dryness in it. I probably would kick that up a little bit more. Still a good mix.
See, if I had the money,
yeah,
my wine cellar would be made up of my everyday drinking wines that I'm going to share with everybody are 8.9s. This is what I want with a damn good steak is a 9.4 to a 9.6.
Yeah.
I'm only sharing this with you if you appreciate wine is 9.7 or higher. Anything below that, those three numbers, I'm probably not putting in my cellar.
Yeah.
Unless I find something that just goes, wow, that really is only an 8 or a 7.
Yeah.
But there's something about it that makes it enjoyable. And
I've had some.
That's how snobby wine can fucking get.
And I love a good dry, and but again, going back to the Bernarda, it's like it's dry, but it's not. I've had drier that I've enjoyed a lot more,
right?
And don't get me wrong, I really enjoy that one, but I've had other ones that are way, way better.
Yep.
So again, that's just it's kind of like like comparing it to whiskey, a lot of different whiskeys out there, and
whiskeys I'm way more lenient.
Yeah, I'm a lot more lenient on whiskey. Yeah. Absolutely, same that and beer,
But like I said, part of what I don't want to say ruined wine for me was because my father-in-law was finding the good, expensive shit, and I was getting to try that.
Right.
And my wallet just can't afford that. It was like I reached a point of, what's the point?
Right.
I can't afford what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how many of you have had your share of wines? Like, why do they charge so much for this shit? I've had a lot of high-end wines that I just didn't care for.
I mean, it's like anything else.
Yeah.
Some of it is the name. Some of it is marketing. Some of it is because it was legitimately that fucking good.
Yeah.
The mailbox is super full.
By the way, that thing
That's
is
not
super
because
full.
we drink a lot.
We're gonna have to do a review show on all the reviews that we've had.
At some point.
Dude, that's...
Are you saying we drink, Ben?
No. We don't drink and eat and drink at all.
No.
And
never.
The next time if we do a beer review show, like our next one's going to be the taco show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the beer for you guys to review. We're gonna do 3 beers
On the taco show?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say there's no beers and tacos.
on the
Fuck
next beer
that.
review show. First, I'm gonna buy a beer called Leffy.
Oh fuck no.
Second, I'm gonna get a big old growler of the Bananas Foster beer from. And third, I'm gonna find some of that. What did they call it? That pine beer that.
God, no.
No.
Yeah. Big Timber. Big Timber IPA.
So we're gonna do a review on the review show and review it again.
Yeah. The three
worst beers in the history of this show.
God.
Hey, well, speaking of bad beer, did you see? We've seen the 99 pack on Facebook that Pabst Blue Ribbon has out.
Yeah.
It's they call it a family pack.
Yeah,
they've now got a 180 pack out.
Dude,
it's this big cube of beer.
Yeah, let's see if we can get through it in
One
3-hour show.
Yeah, right. No.
Oh God.
Yeah, alcohol. Can you say alcohol poisoning?
I'd rather drink my own piss than drink all that.
I'd rather drink my own
and
piss.
We did
drink
kill
one
that bottle, though.
Yeah.
And I would rather drink my own piss than drink PBR, period.
And we've killed that bottle. We've almost killed this one.
Almost killed this
I
one. Who
would
wants
go
to finish
with
this
that.
one?
Mine's just sitting over there and
By itself.
By itself.
So
Finish yours, Ben.
Nope. It's
the last 10 minutes
Ben
or
is
so
like,
of the
I'm
show.
too good for that now.
To our listeners out there.
I'm too good for that.
I only drink high quality wine.
Hang on.
Now.
I'm too good for that now, Buffy. Who is Snoop Dogg? Is he an animal? Why would I drink anything made by an animal? Buffy,
have you seen?
Do you like the knee pads I bought you, Buffy? Because you're gonna need them later.
Have you seen those TikToks of my daddy drives a Beamer, and it shows the cities and that.
Oh my God! Hang on, give me your wine.
That's what you just sounded like. My daddy drives.
Hang on. I'm gonna do it.
That's what it sounded like.
Hang on! Don't talk! Whew! My daddy drives a Ferrari. My daddy drives a Corvette! My dad drives that F-150! Oh, shit.
With the busted windshield.
With the gun rack in the back and the antlers on the front. Woo!
We live in Hudson.
Jesus Christ. We live in Ellett.
Yeah.
And we live in
North Hill.
No, this is nicer than North Hill.
Actually,
Highland Square. Highland Square.
Highland Square.
Mike, Sawyerwood.
Sawyerwood, yeah. I'd agree. Do you remember when somebody posted about all the different Barbie dolls?
Yeah.
Springfield Barbie rode in a lowrider truck and she carried a 9mm. And Hudson Barbie rode in like a Hummer and had her platinum card. And
oh, God.
Sorry. I haven't finished that.
Speaking of Barbies.
That was fun.
An early happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Cassie.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy to all the mothers out there.
So,
Cassie finished hers too. I thought you weren't drinking till one of us was home. Either me or the daughter. What the hell happened?
So, Ben, the Queen Frog, your mom, since your brother's Froggy and you're Tadpole, that'd make your mom the Queen Frog, wouldn't it? So, what? Any big plans for?
Wow.
Well, I mean, I'm just going by your nicknames.
Show her this tomorrow on Mother's Day, but here you go, Mom. You're the Queen Frog now.
Well, your brother's Froggy and you're Tadpole.
Sure.
So, well, I don't think frogs derive from anything else but frogs.
She said all she wants to do is spend time and go get ice cream at Stoddard's tomorrow. So I said, okay.
I'm not taking you to Stoddard's.
No.
You're kidding.
So
what's the big plans for Miss Cassie?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I bought her gifts tonight. I have to work in the morning. We are postponing Mother's Day celebration for a couple weeks because we have a plan, but we have to have the time that we're all free to do it.
Yeah,
so
understandable. So what
I
about
can't
Miss
tell you what
Lori?
the plan is because she's listening.
Is this supposed to be a
I got to work
surprise?
tomorrow.
Well, of course. It's
And I was originally supposed to work till noon, but we had a little issue with one of our managers stepping down. So
Son
I
of a
have
bitch.
to play manager tomorrow.
Oh.
And
well, I drove by your fine establishment this morning, and you were the only car in the lot.
I was the only car that, I was there just to kind of just get things opened up.
I had to deliver to the Budget Motel down the road from you.
Did you?
Yeah, but it paid well.
But then I had to, the plan is also tomorrow's Loriana's birthday.
Right? Oh, it is.
Yeah, she's 19 tomorrow. Wow. So
she's legal to drink in Canada.
So basically, we're gonna we're not doing anything big. I think we're just having pizza and just a little like a Lori's birthday, Mother's Day celebration. So Lori's watching, so I'm not gonna say exactly what I have planned, but
Munch, if you get to see this, happy birthday early.
Yeah. So Lori will be 19 tomorrow.
Wow.
Happy birthday.
Oh, how the years go by.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. Now, if I can just get her fucking driver's license, it'll be okay.
Right?
Well,
Now, how old's Alex?
20.
When does he turn the big 2-1?
21 will be in November.
Wow.
Well, you don't have to worry about them graduating because they're graduating, in a couple weeks?
Couple weeks, yeah. Lori and Kate graduate.
So in
That was some Dr. Seuss shit right there. Lori and Kate graduate.
Yeah.
Isn't it great?
So we gotta plan a big old kegger for Alex and
yeah, that's
Kegger and boobs.
I told him
he'll have a damn good time.
This thing he's like kind of half looking forward to. He wants to go to the Mexican restaurant and have a margarita.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's like the thing he wants to try because he's like, I don't really know if I want to drink that, but I will try one of the strawberry margaritas, though.
All right, boy.
There's a great one up Portage Trail next to the drugstore.
Oh, I've been there many a time.
We'll
That's
teach
my
you
fave.
something or two.
I've been in there quite a bit.
That place is
I don't like the chain ones.
I've been to. I went there earlier this week and had lunch because I had nothing better to do. So I went in there, had lunch, and a margarita or two, and
Plus
or
5.
four. No, just two. I had that, and then
I had a mojito there for my birthday.
yeah. Well, like one of their, I had like the, I did the tacos al pastor. It's one of my favorite things to have.
I only had one margarita. It was this big around and this fucking deep.
Yeah. They make one of the best fresh margaritas I've ever had in my life.
They do.
have some really good.
And they make a killer mojito too.
They do.
Because
Yeah.
when I went there for lunch before we went when we went to Halloween, the night of trick or treating,
Yeah.
I had went to lunch there during the day. My friend Christine took me out there, and then my
It's a
friends.
nice place.
Oh yeah,
Really nice.
They're
place.
always packed.
And they
you know,
just
for dinner.
expanded their outdoor patio.
Yes, they did.
It looks really nice.
Yeah, and
They're
it's
almost in a bad spot where they are. I feel like sometimes.
Dude, they're always packed.
I know.
yeah, that's why. They could be anywhere and they're going to be packed.
That is
That
true.
place is
Yeah.
always packed. We went there on Cinco de Mayo night. We actually got in pretty quickly.
Oh, really?
We had maybe
Uncle Cheeto's out by Summit Mall. They had an hour and a half wait on tables,
wow.
and they were refusing DoorDashes too.
Well, we got in there, like we went over there that night. We were told an hour. We got in there in about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
But waiting for the food took at least an hour.
Yeah.
Because they were so packed. So they were bringing around complimentary shots of tequila for people.
holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guy
that-
brought over like 4 for me. Like me and Sarah drank them because Lori don't drink. So Sarah had like 3 or 4. I had like 3 or 4. It's a little, not full shots.
Right, but
They were maybe a half ounce. They weren't even like a full half ounce,
Right.
if that. They were just
little nips.
Little nips, just enough to here, just because it's taking so long. Here, have a shot. And it's like, all right, you know.
Fair enough.
Well, I remember the when I went there for lunch that Saturday of Halloween. I remember going in there, and I remember the server coming over and asked me what I'll have, and I said, I'm really in the mood for a pink taco.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I said to her. Then my friend Steph's like,
and
didn't you
brought
have
you
one
out a
2
pink
hours
chick?
ago? I'm like, well, yeah, I'm probably gonna have another one in 2 hours from now. But and I ordered a mojito, and they was like, well, we're here.
Yeah.
His birthday's in a couple of days. We're here celebrating today. So they come down, plop the sombrero on my head,
Oh, yeah, and they sing to you and all
sing
that.
to me and everything, and they're like, well, your mojito's free for your birthday. Then afterwards, they brought us three shots of tequila. They're like, what kind do you want? And I was just like, I'm not a big Patron fan, but I do want something good.
Yeah.
And that's when they brought us Don Julio. They normally charge $15 a shot because it's high end stuff.
Oh, sure.
And I didn't think it was worth the 15 a shot, quite frankly. But
No, it's not worth 15 a shot.
it's not worth it. I mean,
Most things aren't.
No, but I'll tell you, the one time I went in there, it was me, Lori, Katie, and Sarah. I think Loriana was working that night, and Alex didn't want to go, so we went there and ate. And I ordered I got the mahi tacos.
Ooh.
Oh, they were good. Well, so I had a margarita. I was like, well, first one went down pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I'll get a second one. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get the second one. What the fuck? So I drank the second one. Got done eating. Next thing, here comes the waiter with a third one. I'm like, dude, I didn't order this. He's, no, on the house. So I'm like,
Okay, then.
Okay.
I said, I looked at Lori. I was like, well, I guess you're driving. Well, I was drinking the 2 fresh as well. I'm like, well, this doesn't look like what I normally get. So I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll try it. So I started drinking it. I'm like, boy, that has a flavor I can't put my finger on, but I really like it. Mm-hmm. I'm drinking it.
That is cocaine.
And it had a nice spicy rim on it. Jesus. So I'm drinking this thing, and I'm like, what the fuck's this green shit floating in it?
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, well, fuck it, I don't care. It's good. I mean, it was like tasty. So the guy came back over. He goes, what do you think of that? I was like, I love it. What is it? He goes, jalapeno margarita. Whoo!
Oh,
fucker was good.
I bet.
Oh, I bet.
Oh my god! And you didn't taste the heat.
Yeah.
What you tasted was the sweetness in the jalapeno pepper itself. You get the because there is a sweetness to a jalapeno.
Yes, there is.
And it worked. And I'm like, oh, I'm in love.
That's like those Baby Yoda martinis or margaritas they were making
I am
everywhere.
changing my name to Juan, and I am drinking this every day.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Cabron.
It was quite good. It's one of those. That night, I didn't get anything.
Ben.
I didn't get anything spicy because I didn't take my. I have a pill I take for heartburn, and I didn't take it.
Prilosec.
I'm on a prescription stuff called Protonics. So I didn't take. Well, by the time we were halfway home, I'm like, ooh, when I get home, I gotta take the Protonics. Oh, it just. Oh, I felt it.
Set the fire in my loins.
It heated me up, but I'll tell you what.
My heart is on fire for you.
One of the most
Burn,
flavorful,
burn.
no joke, flavorful margaritas I've ever had.
Oh, I'm sure.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh god.
And it's like if you ever get a chance to try it, highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Who knew that all it took was giving Ben a bunch of wine and me doing a fucked up Mexican accent?
We need to do a show with Mike just doing all these voices and everything that you can think of. Because my God, you can go from old lady to gay man to Mexican to
Well, have him do a gay Mexican now. That'd be a good one.
You like it, don't you? You want my ding dong? Stop it.
Wow.
On that note, it is 10:01.
It is 10:01. It is time to get the hell off the air.
We'll be back in
we're not gonna be back in 2 weeks. It's a holiday weekend. We'll be back in 1 month.
Taco Bell
for our Taco Bell challenge
Showdown.
show. And it's gonna be a
Ben will
12-pack of
diabetic
tacos.
versus everyone.
12-pack of tacos, and we're all doing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're-
The diabetes might
The
kick
sugar
in.
will not defeat.
Now, what are we doing? Now, we doing soft, hard, mix.
We need to do
We
six
did
and
six
I think we
soft,
said
6
6 and
hard.
6 and 6.
Yeah,
so
6
we're
and
gonna,
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that'll
Bring
be
it
the
on.
Supreme Six Soft
first
Supreme.
one done.
The diabetic
Wins.
will win.
First one done wins.
And the
diabetic.
last one done is a
Lose
bitch.
Text the Mexican jalapeno in the ass.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Good
We'll see
night.
you guys
Happy
in
wine night.
about 4 weeks. And I'll be off crutches by then, so I'll be so happy.
Yeah.
Yay! Good night, everybody. See ya.
Night.